hear me and I'm not too muffled inside my bed sheets right now. I arrived home. Now it's just kind of a debrief and back to what I was discussing for the first New Year's live. I am ready to knock out, no lie. I'll tell more once the live actually has people watching. Yeah, it's a good 28 minutes since I arrived home, so I understand. If it's Sydney, hey Sydney. If it's not, then disclose what I just said. But I made it to my house. I'm writing into it. Yeah. Silence. If you're here, just let me know if you're here so I can say hi to you. If not, then I don't know what to begin speaking about. Everyone might be knocked out, honestly. I myself am about to knock out. If anything, I might cancel this live afterwards. Hello, Happy New Year's! Happy New Year's! Honestly, no lie, I have a stuffy nose now because of my aunt's, not aunts, I would say aunts because it used to be not hers, but my uncle's house, his daughter, my cousin, she has a dog who has a lot of fur, and right now there's fur on my clothes and also on the couch. So now I am feeling it a little bit. But luckily we didn't stay too long to the point where I'm like very hectic with it. So tomorrow morning, because I'm gonna wake up early, the reason why is because I will be watching the sunrise, which we haven't done in a while. For the first month, I always plan to do that, but we will be doing that for sure. Luckily, it's not too in the morning now, like because the sun has been rising a little bit later. But yes. Hello. Welcome back again. I'm single. I'm single. And an Italian man. Why are you single? Since you mentioned me. I don't use Snap. I don't use Snap. I haven't used Snap for a good 7 years now, 8 years. Since middle school. Yeah. Snap is too much for me, honestly. The streaks, that, yada, 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 yada. I know you can get paid on Snap, though. But I don't use Snap. You seem like you use Snap. You can't hear me? What about now? Can you hear me? Olivia! Happy New Year's! Happy New Year's. Sorry for that buzzing noise. That is my... Let me put you guys up here then. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Let me place you right here. If it works. Someone's texting me? No one's texting me. It's too late to be texting. Unless it's like the group chat where I'm in for school or something and they're sending Happy New Year's. But other than that, no one is texting me right now. I have that on Do Not Disturb. Well, actually on mute. So it went on vibration because I don't like it being too noisy. Better now? Perfect, Olivia, perfect. How is your New Year's? Did you watch any fireworks? No one's texting me. Someone must be texting you, Jose. You have Snapchat? Someone must be texting you. Happy New Year's! No, I'm so excited for 2026, honestly. Um, why? Just obviously a new year. I don't think I came into the mindset like right away, like, oh, new year, new me, 2026. But, but I have goals looking forward to, so I'm really excited. Unless it's me, what do you mean? Snapchat? I don't use Snapchat. No. Chilling at home, that's so cool. Did you have dinner by any chance? Dinner, like a good, nice meal, dinner at home? Because I had work today before going to my aunt's house. Normally we have a bigger get together, but this year, and I think the past 3 to 2 years, it hasn't been as big. But I'm excited. Today was the finale. I have not watched it, so do not tell me anything. If you do, oh no, you're gonna break my heart. But I am so excited. I'm gonna watch that when I'm during my trip somewhere. I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly just yet. I like to keep it on the down low until I have the things posted for it and everything else. But there's gonna be somewhere cold. That's all I'm going to say. You were in Vegas today? Oh yeah. You're wired up. You're wired up, Jose, right now. You are wired up. And you want my snap right now? You're in Vegas. What are you talking about? You're in Vegas and you're New Year's. What? That's kind of cool. So did you go? Did you go? Did you go? Did you go to the casinos? Also, how old are you, Jose? You're in DR. Yes. Wait, what? Okay, wait. For your safety, don't tell me where. But like generalized, Punta Cana, Santo Domingo, Santiago, and other places. I don't know exactly each city. But oh my gosh, hi from DR. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I have another DR. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hope you're loving it there. I hope. How is it like that in New York? I mean, in New York. For New Year's, I have never been there. I've never. Whoa, grammar. I've never been there for New Year's. Oh, you just finished a poker game? So am I? Or do you have phones that you're watching me, Jose? Or no? You're going in March. That's cool. March? That'll be nice. You ate? Like you're Dominican? Yes. Yes, so am I. I'm half Dominican. Oh, wireless earbuds. So you took your time in Las Vegas to watch my life. I appreciate that. Happy New Year's! G Dog 11. Happy New Year's. Let me see. You're Puerto Rican. So why did you say an Italian man? You're not Italian. That's awesome. I'm so happy. I got to meet another Dominican. What do you mean I have no snap? I know I don't have snap. If you don't mind liking this live, that would be amazing. Yeah, I have no snap. Yeah, but you just take your time to watch me live in Vegas. That's so cool. I mean, you'll be able to see what I'm doing if you had snap. So you only have snap? You only have Snapchat. Is that what you're saying, Jose? You only have Snapchat? And you didn't answer. Are you Italian and Puerto Rican? No, that's so cool. If you left um that Toca sunny, I hope you have a good New Year's. I hope you have a good New Year's today, like after today, after tonight, when you go to sleep, you wake up, and the rest of your day. For sure, you will see me live again. I'm not leaving right now, but you'll see me live again when I am completely finished with watching all Stranger Things season 5. Oh, you're Italian and Puerto Rican. Oh, standing at 6'1". No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And how old are you? How old are you, Jose? You didn't answer that question either. If you guys don't mind liking this live, that would be amazing. Ooh, let me see. Let me try this. The Q&A. They always ask me. Can you guys see it? Your favorite word. Can you guys see that? And can you answer it? I'm older than 20. So times 2, so you're 40. Is that what you're saying? You're 40. Because if you're saying that and you didn't say 30, that must mean you're 40. Oh, you can't answer on here. Hello, Moreka. Oh, hell no. Oops. Okay. Not that old. Okay. So 28. 28, 32. Hello, King. King Martinez. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Happy New Year's, by the way. Happy New Year's. If you don't mind liking this live, that would be amazing. Oh, it's Morik. Wait, Morik, the person I know, Morik? Or, listen, the username says Moreka. Morik A, should I say? Morik AF, I mean. Excuse, it is Morik. My bad, my apologies. Did you guys answer your favorite word? Or do I have to answer? Okay, it's not doing anything. Let me find out she's getting lit tonight. Who's getting lit tonight? No one is getting lit tonight. Did you guys watch fireworks today? Let me know in the live chat. I know my first live that I did for New Year's just now, people said yes, and they didn't do it, but they watched other people do the fireworks. Okay. Let me see. I don't see anything else. That you're so cute. Thank you. Well, you're kind of saying it generalized favorite word, so you're so cute. So that's for everybody. But that's still appreciative. Hi. Let me see if I'm saying it correctly. Hi, Carson. Carson is cool. Hi, Carson is cool. Happy New Year's, by the way. Happy New Year's. 2026. Okay, with the word, are you able to place it inside that box if you're pressing it so I can see? Yes. Perfect. Okay, I think when I'm talking, it kind of delays so I see you guys type it. But that's awesome. Do you have any goals? Any of you guys have any goals that you're looking forward to for this new year? Or that you already had in mind for 2025 and you're bringing it along for 2026? Hi Kiki underscore the cow under Kiki underscore the underscore cowgirl. Happy New Year's. Let me see. I don't know what you mean by the word G 19. So you're 19 years old. What would you like to do for Happy New Year's? So if you're talking about today, let me see. If you're talking about today, let me see. What you like to do for Happy New Year? What I would like to do, if you're talking about aside from today, I would definitely hang out with friends. I've never done that before. I actually had a chance to see two of my friends before the countdown and everything. We chatted, we basically debriefed or caught up with each other. So that was nice because they go to college and they go to other schools aside where I am from or where we're hometown based at. But yes, help me find love. Why? Let me see. You're 13. Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much, Carson. Thank you so much. Carson, you are cool. Thank you so much. Yes. And then recently, I just came back from a trip. I don't know if any of you saw my long video form, but because of that, I went different areas in Florida. So it was pretty cool and it was nice. So I don't I will have to sadly decline. I don't hand out my phone number, especially live. That's very privacy. I do have Instagram. It's in my link in the description of my YouTube channel though. And also, you are underage. I am 19 years old. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Because I deserve a relationship. Jose, you're in Las Vegas. What are you talking about? Okay, let me see. What do you want to travel? Oh, where do you want to travel this year? Hi, Michael Payne. Happy New Year's, by the way. Okay, so 14. That is such a compliment. Thank you. I always receive that. Either I look older or younger, or how I hold myself. I'm like older, they say. But yeah, yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me go back. Back to Michael Payne. Where do you want to travel this year? So I'm traveling somewhere is not where I want to go, but we're doing it for the vacation I was kind of mentioning earlier for this live. I'm going to be heading out of town soon. I won't be saying where exactly. I'm going to wait. But where would I like to travel this year? Wow, that's very interesting. Um, I know for sure I'm not going to travel too much. Actually, I'll tell you this. I'm going to be going to New York City, so it's not where I want. I'm going because I'll be seeing my friend who lives there. We finally are able to get together. I'm going to watch her show because she is a theater major. So I'm going to watch her show for the first time ever since we've ever been friends. So that's really nice, and I'm going to be there to be supportive. Everyone's leaving now that I'm talking about a girl or that I'm talking about my friends. Hold on, there's so many questions at a time. I don't know what that is. The CUMBIA. I don't know what that is, Michael Payne. But what is it? Um, Hi Mariah. Hi Carlos Antigua, should I say? Okay. Happy New Year's! Happy New Year's! I did not get to say it to you earlier. I don't know if my mom went on FaceTime with you and your mom. Okay, but back to what I was saying, Michael Payne. Yeah, New York City. I'll share that with you guys. I'll be going there. We both live in Florida. Coolio. You're in Vegas right now for New Year's Eve only. Why Vegas though? That's the real question. I'll be in Cabo. So you just travel. So what do you do then? What will you do? I don't know what you meant, but I'm not Karen. Carson is cool. I am not a theater major. No, I am not a theater major. But no, I'm a nursing major. That's what I was gonna say. Because this year I won't be traveling as much. I won't be traveling as much, and that's my plan, just so I can focus a lot more. Because I will need my time, and I feel like not that I'm behind, but I have a lot of potential for certain things that I just know it'll be best for me to start doing my studying outside from my house and actually go out to like a public place to do my schoolwork and everything. Okay, let me see. Hi, if you didn't leave, hi, Betty J. Cut Xiao. Hi, Happy New Year's. I hope you had a good New Year's and countdown. Everyone else, tell me why the countdown is delayed by a minute or two. And if not, it's like delayed by a whole 5 minutes. I only go by my phone now because the last past 3 years it's been delayed. Like no lie, it's annoying. Like it never did that. And honestly, this year the people who were online in New York City looked so like not excited for the new year. They were not. They were not in it. Oh, that's so cool, Carson. How you're typing in that font. That's cool. You said 7. Hi, girl. Yes. Let me see. Cause it's lit in Vegas. So what are you doing in Vegas? Like, what are you doing? Mhm. Okay, so 28. I'm still going by 28. Okay. Kumba. Kumba. Yes. Isn't that Mexican dancing? If I'm not mistaken. Yes, I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon, Carlos Latingua. Latuingua. It's because you have Verizon. Verizon? I have T-Mobile. What are you speaking about? And what do you mean I have Verizon? What are you trying to say with that? You're not specifying with that. If you're still here, Michael Payne, yes. Cumbia, I do know it. I don't think I think I've practiced before, but not with a partner, like a dance partner. Because I haven't met anybody who knows it, like where I've gone to recently. Not recently, but where I've gone to dance. Okay, what dance you know? What dance do I know, you mean? Okay, if you're talking about certain ways of dancing, yes, just like Jose said, I know bachata. I know a little bit of salsa. What's it called? You know when Caribbean, not Caribbean, Brazil, the big festival, and they like shift their feet back and forth. I know how to do that a little bit, and I would like to learn how to do that a lot more. Um, yeah, but yes, I know bachata for sure. I know bachata. Hello, KJ. KJ, Happy New Year's. I am from the United States. What you um yes. For the plan right now, I want to be a nurse. I don't necessarily know exactly what I want to become or do. I know I'm passionate about my sports, volleyball, top one. I can run, but I don't want to do running as a career. I was granted scholarships for running, but me personally, like inside feeling and like time consuming, no. I just wouldn't. I don't see myself as happy as doing that for 4 years or 2 years, whatever how long I was going to do or commute or commit to it. But so far, I have a great memory for certain things. Again, it's just time consuming, and I can do it. Like I said, 2026, like putting my mind actually to it, it'll be set. And also, I've had experiences where I was saving somebody. There's so many cool stories. They'll be for another time, or like a Q&A actually, like video. Maybe if you follow my Instagram and I post like a Q&A and you want to ask me questions and I can make an actual like video on it. Let me see. Hi, Abina, if I'm saying it correctly. Kubota. Oh, yeah. Welcome back. Um, okay, rice and beans or mac and cheese. For me, mac and cheese, I don't like cheese at all, honestly. If I have to eat it, it's like, ugh. Let me see. But yes, to answer your question, Michael Payne and Jose. Okay, when I go to New York, there are a lot of places to dance bachata. Really? That's good to know. I'm glad. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm gonna have to see wherever we're gonna be located specifically in New York. I'll let my friend know so for sure we could try and do it. If not, I'll just know in the back of my head if I were to go back to New York some other day because I haven't been oof since a while since I think 2017 before COVID was a thing. Oh, well, for me currently, I honestly, again, just got a relationship, so I'm not sure if I'm ready to be like in another relationship. And Boda, you're a cop, so that means you are what, 30? Are you 30? Let me see. What do you mean too easy, Jose? You mean bachata's easy? Okay, Michael Payne, do you have talents outside dancing? I do. I can sing. I have a hobby of painting when I want to. I have drawings. I could show you a drawing right now. I'll get off my bed right now real quick. Okay. I'm gonna flip my camera and you'll see what I got this inspiration by Pinterest. So it's not really my own painting, like what came in my mind, but once I saw it and recreated it. So I made this. I painted it, sketched it out before actually painting. So you see some marks of pencil. And then I painted that. This was I took my time for this. This was a gift. But long story short, received it, brought it back to me, and I'm obsessed with this. This is I like took time. Like I love this piece. I love it, love it, love it. these are my trophies. My trophies. And then, yep. And then I did that for a class one time. Very nice. So, yes. So, other hobby is that. Let me know if I'm breathing too hard, because I feel like I'm breathing too hard for this live. I feel like I can't breathe because of the because of the hair of my cousin's dog. Okay. Let me see. My age? What's your age? You have to let me know what your age is. If you're a cop, you have to be probably 30. And Jose, you didn't answer. You said too easy. So 25, 28, you need to let me know. Do you have pets? I don't have pets. I'm not scared of snakes that much, no. Are you scared of snakes? She's breathing like she was running. Yes, I was. I can't. Well then, you need to find. Do you have Instagram? There's a. If you have, that means you have Instagram. Okay, what if you just put one number on top and then you put one number above? Problem solved. Too easy. Yeah. No, I'm not allergic to anything. I'm not allergic to food. I think it's just because I'm not around dogs so much. The fur can be too much and agonizing and annoying. So if a pet has too much, like, of it, um, yeah. And it's like, not that my family doesn't clean their dog, but the amount it sheds and like it's long pieces of hair. I forgot. I don't remember quite exactly. There's two different, not two different dogs. There's a whole bunch of different dogs. What I'm referring to is two different types of, like, if they have a lot of fur or if they're the one. I don't remember the term, but there's a term for another for other dogs if you want as a pet that doesn't have so much hair. Like, they have hair obviously on their skin, but it's not fluffy. It's not like easily like on the floor or ground. Mm, how about if you get Snap and able to get paid? What do you mean get paid? Get paid to have Snapchat? I mean, don't. I've heard people get paid on Snapchat, like if they have their stories. I think recently they have monetization for Snapchat. Well, yeah, I know that, but me, I just don't want Snapchat. That's not something I would want. I don't want. That still makes no sense. Do you not have Instagram? Because Instagram pays. I'm not selling myself short. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. But with YouTube, I'm not going to be selling myself short. Believe, trust the process. Trust the process. Oh, no IG for you. How come? You got banned? Michael Payne, are you allergic to anything? And are you afraid of snakes? Carlos Latigua, are you still here? What do you mean IG isn't what it used to be? Snapchat isn't what it used to be. Snapchat, what I remember my mom telling me is that you just snap your friends and that's it for messages. Now it's like texting, now it's streaks, now it's snapping everybody. Now it's stories that you got paid. That's crazy. I have a snake though. Cool. What type of snake? Is it poisonous? Non poisonous? What color is it? And what's the name? Let me see. Okay, let me delete this one. Let's see if there's another Q&A. If it pops up, and then you guys could answer. Okay, I guess this one. I didn't make this, but they provided me this. TV intro you never skipped. Any of you guys? I've skipped quite a lot. I've the first time originally I've never skipped Stranger Things. Alexa and Katie, that show, the intro song, I wouldn't skip. I loved it. Greenhouse Academy, I wouldn't skip either. Um, let me see. Peaky Blinders. Interesting. Is that a sci-fi action movie? Not sci-fi and action, but sci-fi slash or action or thriller or scary or horror. Right now, that question is too personal for me, Michael Payne, so I'm going to not respond to that one. But I will say I am the eldest, yes. It's based off old gangsters. Also, would you consider yourself a gangster, old gangster, Jose? And again, okay, is your age in your username? Because you're not providing context. You said older than 20. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Tell me if this is backwards. Or if this way. Let me know if it's this way. I'm gonna do this way. I'm guessing this. No? What time is it in LA? Is it the same time? Hello, Mariah Keeter. Happy New Year's. Oh, okay, wait. So is it this way? Tell me what this is. Tell me if it's let me know if the way I'm holding up my fingers. Okay, so it is the same way. Okay, cool, perfect. Let me see. It's 11:01 here. It's 11:01. It's 12:02 here. So what? Wait, so it's not New Year's for you yet? Thank you. Thank you for letting me know for the correct number how I was holding up. Okay, let's see another Q&A. These are actually interesting. They're having some good questions. Let's see if another one pops up. Do I have a tattoo? No, I don't have a tattoo, but I do have a piercing. Okay, with this one, I received or I actually ended up having the idea to have it pierced on my birthday. I think it'll technically be 2 years now or 1 year. I think 2 years if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. And then obviously as a baby I had these pierced. So in total I have 3 piercings. I am 19 years old, Mariah Keeter, if I'm saying your last name or username correctly. Yeah, that's what I just said. For Lauderdale, 203. It's 203 right now. I want to see if there's, I don't, dude, there's no more Q&As coming up. Would I want to live piercing? No, not for me. No. I either look at my lips too much, even though I try to reduce doing that, but no, because I play sports and how active I am, I won't be doing that. Yeah. Perfect. A conservative woman. Favorite artist right now. You have so thank you for being active in my life with questions. Okay, you're 12? Oh, awesome. How is I think that'll be 5th grade, 6th grade? How is that going so far? And if you're still on break, because I have siblings. Favorite artist right now. I'm going to say Eshawa Teria thing. There's a song called Summer in December and Empty Pages by her, and Muse, phenomenal. Her voice is phenomenal. She recently just became noticed by other artists. I don't necessarily hear all his songs or like a big fan of Conan Gray, but he had her as a featured guest to sing for his tour right now, which honestly, kudos to her. And literally, she was so under the low. Like she was not known. So like when YouTube recommended her music to me, the type of music I normally listen to, I was like, wow, I found someone who before. Just like Tate McRae, you don't understand. When I had Snapchat, Jose, when I and everyone here, when I had Snapchat, wait, when I yeah, Snapchat and YouTube, Tay McRae's first like ever song she created, I followed her or subscribed to her before her 6 million or whatever. But Snapchat, I would do covers of singing her songs. Oh my gosh. I don't remember my password for Snapchat if I were to ever re-download Snapchat. So the only thing is the great memories of me singing things, it's in there. And I don't have it on the device I did have when I used that when I had Snapchat. You don't know who Tay Okay, Tay McRae is an artist. If you're talking about Tay McRae or the Eshawa girl, if you just type in Muse by Eshawa, ESHA, it should come up. I love it so much. That's someone who's my favorite artist right now. I would consider my favorite artist. Another person, Chase Penna. I've been listening to his songs kind of on repeat. There's another artist. He's not my favorite, but it's in the tech genre because I plan on going somewhere that has tech music and EDM music that will be around my area. Not my area, but in Florida, where I'm excited to go to that event. So that's what I've been listening to. Let me see. I'm kind of going back up. You can't. Yeah, you can't DM on here. Let me see. You don't have that much siblings. How much siblings do you have? I don't want to have your stuff too much information out here. So when what you're comfortable with, you can just type it. Because again, you are 12, so I just care about your safety. Favorite book? Honestly, I don't have a favorite book right at the moment. I do have a book. I haven't read it yet, but A Little Life. I heard that one's very like heartfelt and like gut wrenching and like crying and emotional and like a lot of stories in that book. So I think that's it. Hi Lula, if I'm saying it correctly. Happy New Year's. And let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Wait, you hate school so much? How come? Don't tell me there's bullies or people bullying you. Because if so, I can give you advice if it helps and anything else. Or if it's just school in general, like the education system or how it's going. If you were if I were to download Snapchat, you have to be specific. I don't know all the conversations I'm trying to accumulate at the same time. Okay, you got you into EDM. If you word that differently, I might understand what you're saying. I am 19 years old, Lula, if you're still here. It didn't even work. Wait, what didn't work? Hi, Christelle. If I'm saying correctly, Crystal or Christelle Brown. Happy New Year's. Let me see. Yes. Okay, no friends. Okay, are you more introverted, extroverted? Do you have any hobbies or like have you joined clubs? I don't know if middle school has clubs. I don't remember. Or like any electives you have right now that you enjoy doing or try to enjoy doing? Um, how much? That was so funny. Okay. I don't even know what that means. What do you mean you don't know what that means? Okay, let me try again. Okay, you said you have no friends, right? So I'm saying, oh, that's what you meant. Okay, introvert, extrovert. So introvert, sorry. Okay, introvert basically means you're more like quiet or you're like more you're secluded. I feel like that's a big word for you. More like not talkative with people or like just shy or like quiet, or are you kind of extrovert? Like if someone says hi, like you'll say hi back, or let's say someone asks if they could sit next to you, you're like, yeah, you can sit next to me. Or you're like, no, like I'm okay. And let's say like you see a group of people laughing, like will you try and engage in that group? Or you kind of like just look. That's what I mean. $50? Okay. I don't know if you mean East Coast and West Coast. If you're talking about gang related things, I'm sorry. I don't condone any of that. You broke your leg yesterday? If you're still here, Christelle, how did you break your leg yesterday? I feel so bad for you. Hopefully it was just one leg. $50. $50 with for what? Why? Why? Oh, no worries. No worries, Mariah Keeter. Okay, if you didn't hear what I said earlier, basically shy. Basically, shy is like like you're not really talking with anybody. You're just like in your own bubble at school, or like antisocial. Like you're not really like comfortable, or you kind of think what people might say if you say something, or more extrovert, which is more like you'll try to like say hi to somebody. Hi JML05. Hello, happy New Year's. Back at it again. Stranger Things, have not watched it yet. So when I do that live, you'll see the title for it. Definitely we'll be talking about it. Icy stairs. Okay, where do you live? Icy stairs. It's crazy. Were you the only person who was there? Who fell on the stairs? Like no one was behind you, or like a line or something? Let me see. I don't talk to anyone except my son. Okay, so you have siblings who go to your school, or kind of like the same age as you. And 12, is it fifth or sixth grade? I don't remember. My night's going pretty well. I'm going to be going to sleep soon. Not right now. I'll let you guys know ahead of time, or like a few minutes before I leave. But so far it's been good. Nothing too crazy this New Year's of celebrating, of like a party get together. But what is it? What's it called? What is it called? Sorry, I'm like reading questions while speaking. My apologies, I mean. Um, okay, let me see. Wait, who was I talking to? I'm sorry. If you remember who I'm talking to, please type it. Like say me, and then say like a sentence of what you told me, so then I could go back to that. Okay, never mind. Okay, how's my night going? Yes, it was you. Okay, New Year's. Yes, it was. It was fine. It was good. Nothing crazy. I worked today before doing something like a little dinner for right now. But that was that. How was yours? What did you do? I don't remember if you're the one who had burnt your chicken or something like that in the microwave. I don't remember if that was you. Okay. Excuse me. I burped. Okay. Yes, I was alone and I live in Canada. Also, a Canadian. I have met like about 3 Canadians already this past like ending of the 2025. What's your band say? What do you mean band? This is a. This is a. What's it called? Hair tie. Where have you traveled before? I've traveled many places. I traveled Texas. Now some technically count because I've been there, but some are very young. Texas was young. I've been to Canada. Christelle, I've been to Canada twice. 3 times? Twice. Um, North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Dominican Republic, Tennessee, Georgia. Um, Counting the ones that I just recently traveled to, which was all the Ocala, Mayaca, Florida, Gainesville, Jacksonville, Panama City, Punta Gorda. Those technically, but that's not really states. Where else have I traveled to? I've traveled to Guatemala. Um, yes. Oh, my phone's about to die already. That's crazy. 15%. Okay. Yesterday I slipped on ice and hit my head on the sidewalk outside, and my eyes like went completely black and I couldn't see. Wait, so both of you had an injury. That's really, that's, oh my gosh. I hope you're okay now. I hope like you went to go check it, because I don't know if today you felt the same thing a day after, a day before New Year's, 2 days before New Year's. Wait, so where do you live? If you're okay. I'm so sorry. if you're comfortable with sharing, nothing in specific, please, nothing specific, because this is live chat. But do you also live in Canada or somewhere like Ohio, Colorado, that's like icy that you slipped? Ocala and Gainesville, yes. Ocala and Gainesville, it was nice. I will say Gainesville, honestly, it's very quiet. We didn't stay the entire time there, but what I saw, the bars weren't open. Again, I don't do drinking or anything like that, but I can see it's like very kind of like downtown. I have a friend who goes there for school. She was not lying. She was not kidding. That is very like chill, laid back in a different way, not as the way in Florida. Let me see. Um, let me wait. Sorry, everyone's okay. Have I ever broken a bone? Christelle Brown. No, I have not, and I don't still. I what have I've gotten injured before. I don't know if you guys can notice. Oh, my God. Okay, I don't know if you guys can notice, but if I come close, don't mind a little breakout right now. I have a scar from stitches or healed because when I slept long, well, I sleep every time, but I slept one of the time instances I fell asleep a long time ago. There was these IKEA like little square lamps that would just have to like be placed on a shelf or on a drawer, which I had that. And it was like, if you see this, it was like kind of tall like that, but up here closer to my bed. And because of that, I was sleeping on the same side it was placed or how I had it set up in my room. And the wire, I think that time I had laid with my pillow, my hand underneath, and I had kind of like probably like uh jerked it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, yagged it. I don't know the word for it, but pulled it, and it must have fell because of that. The next morning, it crashed on me, so I have that scar, and then the same thing. If you see my eyebrow, okay, it's kind of going blurry because this Android. Hold on. Okay, if you see this eyebrow, it's way fuller than this one. I have a scar right here. Right here. So both of those were because of that. So I have that story. I was bleeding a lot. I think I felt unconscious for a little bit. I did faint, my dad said. I don't remember. But obviously, someone who faints, they don't remember. But I for sure don't remember fainting at all picked, when he when he carried me downstairs when that happened. And that was, we're in 2026 now. I was gonna say 2025. 2025, 24, 3. I think that was before COVID. So maybe 7 years ago, I think now. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down the comments because I think you guys have more. Let me see. Okay. Yes, if you're still here, JMLO5. Yes, I was really active with content this week. I was delayed with some content I wanted to post before I went out of town. Now I'm back in town. I'm going to be leaving town soon again, so you'll see that content hopefully. Also Instagram. I'm a, I'm a lot more active there when it comes to posting. I did I did post recently though on YouTube because I noticed that you can post here now. I already knew, but now I know like I can actually post things. So I'm excited to also share my content in that way on YouTube post. I have to burp again. I have to yawn and burp. Okay, excuse me. Okay, let me see. Let me see. But yes, I was very active this week for content, especially long form. Again, I want to do long form too. Working with me having an Android while trying to edit and I don't have an iPhone, I use my mom's iPhone. It takes a lot of time consuming, which I have a problem with. It's just the dedication of how I do it, the way I can do it right now in my circumstances. So once I do have an iPhone, oh, I take it serious. So editing, I won't have any like delays if my mom needs her phone to then use it and then it delays me like doing the editing and everything. But yes. Okay, you're bored and we play a game. Okay, what game are you talking about? Let me see. I'm going running down everything now. What run shoes would you recommend? What run shoes would I recommend? That is a great question. Thank you for asking me that. So I currently use OnCloud or iCloud shoes. I think it's called OnCloud on shoes. Those I think I have the version Cloud 4 or something like that. That one is good. I will recommend though. I went to a run event somewhere around South Florida. Kid you not, Brooks. Yes, it's worth the money. I don't think it's too expensive, but again, I don't really buy shoes like that. But once I save up and like after my priorities of purchasing certain things, then I will prioritize purchasing new running shoes. But for sure, Brooks. There's two. There's the cushion one, and then the structured. I think it's called. I think the demo that I used for that run event, it was the structured one or the regular ones, not cushion. So I recommend those running shoes all the way. It's no lie. Like once I used them and then I did the miles, the running miles, so good. You didn't go to the hospital, okay? Yes, my if you're still here, Jose, let me know. But yes, my friend does go to you. Oh, you don't know where you live. Okay, no worries. No worries. You don't have to answer that. You went out of New Year's or just chilled at home? I went out, so yes and no. I went out to go work, but out, no. I hanged out with friends. After work, I hung out with my friends. We caught up with each other. Then after that, came home, took a shower, got ready. I don't like to say got dressed up, and then headed to my aunt's for dinner slash celebrate New Year's countdown together, and then came home. So no, I did not chill just at home. I planned it. I planned on kind of staying home. Honestly, I was planning to hit the bed, go to sleep at 10:30, and then just wake up as a New Year because it can be hectic when you're at someone else's house for a few hours and you're just like, oh my gosh, I just wanna like chill and have my own space and like think of my own thought process. What language would I like to learn? Okay, language I would like to learn. I Portuguese. I don't know what's called Vietnamese. I don't know China, Chinese, Japanese. A lot more Spanish to become way more fluent, especially my um, sentence structure for it. For sure, that's the first one. Portuguese because it's similar to it. French, basically a whole bunch of languages. Honestly, Christelle. Oh, that must really hurt. It honestly, I did not feel it. If you're still here, Christelle Brown, I didn't feel it. The I think the blood had dried up because I remember I woke up twice. I remember the loud bang, and I'm like, what the heck? I thought someone like did something to me, like while I was sleeping, meaning like they bashed something on me or like they tried to wake me up. Every time, the only reference I could reference is the I don't get sleep because of y'all, and I don't, da, 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 da. It sounded like that big of a bang of that little meme that was going around. And then after that, I woke up again, but I heard like glass noise, and then I'm moving. I sit up on my bed, and that's when the blood started dripping on my face, and I was like, "What the heck?" I felt weird, and it smelt. I didn't know how dirty that lamp was because it was rectangle. I didn't think there was dust piling up in that lamp. I never cleaned that lamp before because I never saw my mom do that because it was hers originally, but I needed a light from my room at that time. But obviously now I know you have to clean it. So it smells very dusty or cement like. And once it started dripping, my lights were already obviously off. And that was the light itself. The tiniest little piece of the light bulb broke. So the light would not turn on. And after I touched my face, because I felt something dripping, all I could see is like black, like shadow on my finger, which obviously was blood. So when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, this must be blood. And it was so crazy. I couldn't even scream. Like I had to do this as much as I could. So I think I was losing too much blood at that time while it was dripping. That even me doing this or trying to yell, like it wouldn't allow me to. And I was trying that time when it happened. We have too much in common. Okay, let me see. Yeah, a scar on your eyebrow too. Oh my god, is it the same side? Is it the right side? Right side. Okay. My cat jumped on my face one time when I was asleep, and there was a huge cut under my eye, and there was blood all over my face. Ouch! Your cat, is it a hyper cat? Oh my gosh. I want a cat, so I want to make sure my cat's not too hyper. So, oh my gosh. So it was like here, and then it scratched. Is your eye okay? Luckily, it didn't like, hopefully, it didn't poke out your eye. Let me see. Okay, I'm going down the messages. Okay, Michael Payne, if you're still here, when do you edit? The end of the day or the beginning? So I edit whenever I have a chance to, honestly. I okay, if I'm referring to right now, I'm not gonna refer everything that I've edited so far. But let's say the one I posted recently, the Fall Dance Show concert. For that, the actual show itself, it actually was longer than that. But the ones I pieced together that they shared finally, because it wasn't the minute our performance, they shared the videography and the photos. Let me just make sure my phone's not completely dying. Okay, 7%. I'm gonna have to charge it. After I say this last sentence. What is it? I sound like I'm out of breath because I'm talking so much with you guys. But I appreciate it because I'm very talkative when I want to. And I'm expressive. Okay. Yes. So the pieces that I'm in, I had combined those together. Now, when we had performed, right away it was not sent to us. So we had to wait until it was done editing, their own editing and everything. So this was like 2 weeks and a half I had to wait. Obviously, my title is called Fall because it was fall. Now, I didn't want it to post in December, but because I knew it was time consuming for them to send to us and it be shared for everything, I was like, it's fine. I just want to at least post it before like New Year's, which is today, or it's 2026 for those videos. And with that, I didn't have to do too much editing because I wanted to share like the actual whole dance video of us doing like the minutes that I was in and participated in. The only thing I would say I edited, which was, I feel like I'm on bread. I might need water in a little bit. The only thing that I did myself, it was the beginning of that video. You guys see up stuffy from that allergy. From the video, um, where it says the fall dance show, and the three guys like posing, because that's mainly the ending of that whole video. Like, I think it was 3 hours we performed, or two, I don't remember. But yes, and then the other one. So I kind of have in mind the things I kind of want to record, and then I know it, so it's easier for me to edit and not worry too much about the editing aspect of it. So really, like a different type of way of me creating or like editing would be the last one I just posted, the finally a trip with my father holiday trip. That one just clips throughout the like the places we had gone to. Not so in depth, not sit down, even though I would like to, but I did it as much as I could where it's not too long, where it's not too boring. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So there's that. Okay. But I will say I kind of do it. Okay, if I know I need time to edit And if I'm just going to try and pull an all-nighter, which I don't because I don't like to sleep too late, but let's say right now it's like almost 3, right? Or 2. It's almost 3. Wait, let me see. I need to charge my phone. Okay, it's at 4%. Let me charge you guys real quick, and I will go back to talking. Okay. Let me see if it still lets me talk while you're here. Hi guys, backwards. Okay. Hopefully it still charges while I'm on here, because recently this charger has been acting up. And I need some chapstick. I'll keep coming, guys. Give me 1 second. Where is it? Okay, there. Found one. And then I need some water. Okay. Hopefully you guys didn't leave. Oh, dang it. I don't want to do it. Hold on. Let me fix you guys real quick. Okay. I think that should be set in stone. Let me just make sure it's charging. Hopefully. I've never done live on my computer, and I don't want to try it just yet, because I like doing it on my phone. With my phone, it was pretty good percentage. Hold on. Okay, let me just check. Okay. Where was I? Yes. So how I said, if I know I'm kind of behind, or like how I would like to schedule posting, I would just use my mom's phone when she comes back from work. So like 6:30 or 7. Try my best for her to not ask for it back, because then that delays me like my focus mode. And even with that, just like delay of like wanting to try and like what's it called, post it in a specific time, or like an hour before when I post it or whatever. Okay, that's good. Keep it up if you can. We'll love to see you. We'll love. Hold on, I need water. Wow. Wait. Hold on. Let me just get like 5 seconds of not talking. This is what happens when I'm talking fast or very passionate or just going through. Okay. I'm gonna talk slower. Okay. That's good. Keep it up if you could. Love for you, or see you grow as creator on here. Thank you so much, JMLO5. If you don't mind sharing your actual name, if that's not your actual name. If it is, I'm gonna stick to JML05. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're like the second person who said it. Well, you're the first one who said it this year, but last year, 2025, technically, 2 days ago, someone said that for Instagram though, because I've also created content there. Thank you so much. And again, I think I told you, or you were on the live where I said I had this channel since middle school, or like I've always wanted a YouTube channel. Mariah, if you're still here, Mariah Cater, yes, I don't. I have. Oh my gosh, I've been told I don't look 19, and then I have people who say I do look 19. If you even said yes, I am 19. Wow, if you kind of guessed it, that's crazy. Okay, Jose, if you're still here, let me know. Yes, I'm trying to go with everything. What is it? What do you mean she never messaged me? Who are you talking about? Are you talking about a girl in Las Vegas? Because I can't help you with that. I'm so sorry. Okay, Michael Payne, what gifts did you get? The ones you love. Are you good at gift wrapper? Hold on, you did not send this that correctly. What gifts did you get? So that's the first question. what I received. I received two. I should just show you guys one because I don't want to open mine yet. I mentioned it in the excuse me in the first Happy New Year's live. We celebrate Three Kings Day, which not many people know. I think it's more of like a Hispanic culture holiday. I'm not sure if I'm mistaken, but I don't think I am. But I know Puerto Ricans do celebrate that. I'm Dominican, so I also celebrate it. So this one was from my mom's coworker. So it's look how sweet she wrote my name for the gift, and this is such a cute little Santa like bag. As I open it, nothing too crazy this year. I think the last year or 2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago, she gifted me a spa like little kit, which was nice. Hershey's, I have not opened it yet. I don't plan on opening it just yet. I am breaking out a little bit, and I don't want to break out anymore. I'm trying to reduce things that can make me break out. But if anything, I'll have a chocolate bar once or in here before. And then also, I haven't opened it yet, like I mentioned in the other live. She also provided me. She also gifted me a card. This is so pretty. I love people who are gift givers. Like they're so nice. Like just small things like this, adore and satisfied with. Um, sorry, I know I'm like so behind with the comments, so just bear with me. I'm going to go with everything. What else? So that one I appreciate. The other one I received from my neighbor where I live. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to love the present. I will say what I would love. I would love an SD card. That's what I need because of my content. I am already full with my 128 gigabyte. I only have one of those, and I have two 32 gigabytes. 32 is still pretty good enough, but 128 best. So I asked for that too from two different people. Summer Friday. Any girlies on here right now who's watching? Oh my gosh, Summer Friday is so good. The hype is not overhype. It's nothing. Like it's so good. I tried it. My sister has one. Chef's kiss. I love it. I want. That's what I want. A mannequin. A mannequin for clothes. I do plan on selling clothes. I do have clothes that I've had stored for the longest that I don't wear. That's not my size, but it's still good value clothing. Oop, I froze. Okay, good value clothing. But yes. Okay, you said something about Portuguese, Jose, if you're still here. Oh, you were crying. How old were you? I was, I think this was 2019 actually. 2018. December, I think, or November. I don't remember, or October. October. But yeah, I think the next day or that day was Christmas. I think it was December. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. But I was, I was in seventh grade, if I'm not mistaken. You're still here, Crystal Brown. Okay. Have you ever been go karting? Can you drive? I could drive, yes. Go karting, I have. Not in a while though, for fairs. Yes, it's on the right side. Oh my gosh, how crazy! Is it the same slit here or is it more up? Okay, let me know when you download it. Jose, I'm not gonna be downloading it anytime soon. So, but you can download Instagram. Your cat is evil. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's cute. What's her name if you're still here? Your cat. Time for a new phone, lol. Yes, it is time for a new phone. I did have an iPhone, but long story short, my dad, whatever. My dad, he could be something. I love him, but he gave me something, and no, just no. Can you braid hair? I can braid hair, yes. Now, if you're asking me if I could braid hair from here to here, no, I need to learn that. I would like to learn that. That's another thing I would like to learn. Um, okay. Jeffrey. But everyone says Jeff. Okay, Jeff. Thank you so much, Jeff. Okay, so I'm kind of going closer. Oh my gosh. Now you asking the chat I don't like saying chat because I really that's so much slang. But now you ask me to make sure my phone's charging. Okay. Now you ask me if I could give her a whole new set vlog. That's hysterical. Okay. And yeah, I was in the live when you mentioned how long you had a channel. Okay, yes. Perfect. Yeah, when you said the yapping session. I remember that. Michael Payne, no, I'm not 100% Dominican. I am half Dominican, half Honduran. I think I've mentioned before the other one. I think my first live ever. But since you're new here, I'm not 100% sure that I'm somewhat Puerto Rican, but those are for sure the two main ones. Now, again, I've lived in the United States, so I'm also American. So American Hispanic and American Dominican, American Honduran. Oh, you love Summer Friday? Yes, I'm telling you, a bit more up. What do you mean a bit more up? But what is it? Which one do you have? Because my sister, she has the the basic one, you could say, the mint ones, Spirit Sprint mint, sweet mint. That one's so good. I love it. I love it so much. I'm gonna have to have more water in a little bit. Okay, making sure my okay. See, this car charger is charging so slow now. That's the issue. I'm gonna have to have a new charger too, but that's not my concern right now. Okay, favorite. Let me know if my thing's going in and out blurry. I know it's a little bit, just because I have my um light very low so my phone can charge while I'm talking to you guys. Okay. Favorite food. Recently, I don't know why. Well, kind of. I know why. But spaghetti. Just regular spaghetti. Spaghetti and marinara sauce. Or spaghetti and just like tomato sauce. Marinara sauce. Nothing too heavy. I used to really like Alfredo. I still eat it, but if I could say favorite, it's not that anymore. Like nothing. Like oh, okay, a little bit above. Okay, so close enough. Kind of the same area. So what did I say? I brought my chapstick. No, I don't know where I placed it. Over here. Hold on. It might make a funny noise. So no, I did not toot or whatever how people say. It's so. This is my old one, or the one that's already. Oh wait, I think I found another easier one. Hold on. Okay. Perfect. Don't have to struggle with that one. Okay. Favorite food. So yeah, spaghetti with marinara sauce. What else? Tacos. I've been I've been craving tacos a lot this past year, 2025. You know what I'm trying to say because it's just now 2026 now. Again, Happy New Year's if anyone in this chat I didn't say Happy New Year's when you first arrived here. What else? That I said, and avocado toast. You can never go wrong with toast and peanut butter and fig. You might think I say jelly. Jelly I don't consume so much anymore now. Now that I know that it contains a little bit of pork. I just don't personally like eating ham, but turkey and chicken I eat. Steak occasionally, not all the time. But yes, fig. If there's a certain fig, it's so good. It's so good. That's like top down favorite. Okay, let me see. Let me answer the other questions. They're not answering your question, Jose. And what? I don't think there's a set. I have a camera. I have a camera. I have the tripod for that camera. SD card, I don't have. Well, I do, but storage stuff. Okay, I have the birthday cake one and a bit more of up from my scar. Okay, so right here. So kind of near mine. Is that what you're saying? Or yours is like kind of here or right here? Oh, birthday cake? Okay. I wonder how that one smells like or like feels. Does that one have a tint by any chance? Okay. Michael, let me just make sure my phone's charging still. Okay. Michael Payne. An instrument I would like to play an acoustic guitar for sure. And keyboard or piano. I used to know how to play a flute, but very basic because I did my elementary school had performing arts. So we would rotate before third grade and then after third grade, like you just stick to one performing arts that you want to like gravitate towards or go to. So I did the flute. I did hot cross buns, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I don't remember the other one. Can I cook? I can cook. Now, if I'm a chef, no. But I can cook certain things. My mom, she likes to have the kitchen a lot more to herself, so I can't really use it as much as I would like to. But for sure, I plan on cooking a lot more for myself and to know how to cook. I cook lukrio. You know what that means? It's basically rice, just a different type of rice or rice. How to cook it and everything. Plátanos. I've cooked plantains, fried plantains, or you smash it and everything. Eggs, basic rice, um, chicken I've done before, spaghetti, a few things. Oh my god. Sorry, it is lagging because I have no storage. So like it's telling me I have low storage, but I already know that. Okay, next. Okay, okay, Chris. So I'm going to say bye because I'm just reading your message. Thank you. Have a happy New Year's. Yes. So I have to go. I hope I join one of your live streams. Yes, please do. If anything, if you want, you can save one of my videos so you know my channel again. But it was nice talking with you, and thank you for giving me questions and communicating. I enjoyed it. I will be leaving not anytime soon, but it was nice meeting you. Okay, Mariah Cater. Do I play Roblox? I don't play Roblox. I don't. I use someone's account because they provided me with it. I played a little bit, but I don't play it. I know. Sorry about that. I don't really play video games or games like that. The only games I would play is like Subway Surfers, honestly, or Candy Crush, or there was like I don't know if you remember something Dash, Runner Dash. It was a girl who. Oh my gosh, you heard that? Oh my gosh, my eyes just flashed from my eyes. So sorry if you heard that. No, I mean like, did you hear that? I mean, okay. Anyways, what was I going to say? Something about Dash where she's like she cooks Dinner Dash. I think that's her name. It was I don't know. I don't think they used to have an old version, but now they like completely changed it. The last time I had it, my first phone before this one. No, not before this one, because I had an iPhone before this one. The other phone I had, which was tinier. It was a game I would play, and like it's timed. Like she would have angry customers, or show you how happy a customer is. If you take too long, like it becomes become what the hell? Sorry, I don't like saying what the hell. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I mean, I apologize. Okay, I'm gonna put my light a little bit lower, just because that's really weird. Okay, anyways. Okay, there's a message retracted. I don't know what you typed that it doesn't let you type it. If you cursed, you're not allowed to curse. Okay, sorry. Let me see. Jose, are you still here? Let me see. Sorry, what was I saying before that? I became distracted because that's just a distracting sound. What the hell? Okay. What? Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys. Wait, let me turn off my lights. I'm going to see Wait, I need a flashlight now. I don't like that you guys are like in the dark. Hold on. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, guys. Don't leave me. Yeah, I don't see anybody outside. Okay. We're going to like lower my light. And I'm just gonna hold you guys in my arm. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. Let me see. I think it's just fireworks, guys. I don't think we have to stress. These are just fireworks. Let me see. Okay, what was I saying? Wait, who was I talking to before that whole thing happened? Oh my gosh, I don't like when I get off track. Okay, back to Michael Payne. If that wasn't where I stopped last, just someone in the chat. Oh my gosh, chat. Someone in the live, text it, type it. Okay, if gender roles were reversed, where would you take a first date? Oh, see, normally I don't like planning. Oh no, sorry. Hold up. Redirect. Hold up. Reverse. Wait, can this say? Okay, reverse. I do like planning, but I do planning too much. I feel like I would plan when I was in a relationship, but anyways, I feel like a good spot. I don't think it's bad to. I don't think it's bad. Sorry, I'm listening outside just in case I have to turn off my light again. I don't think it's necessarily bad or like basic because I think because guys started noticing that a lot of girls were like people like this as a first date now, but a coffee shop, not Dunkin' Donuts, more like a more nicer one you can say. I've been to a few. I won't share like so much in detail which ones in specific because I don't know which locations are if it's only certain or like near me, just for safety purposes. But I've been to one and what is it? Very nice. It was kind of like a lounge felt vibe. What I mean by that is how it was laid out, like the seats. That place did have a chess piece board game there. I personally like that. If you know how to play chess, not you in particular, but how I'm trying to explain and generalize it for your question, the activity of chess I loved. I think that's a really good start, even if it's the first date. Um, but yes, that I would say. What else? First date. I've heard people do like picnics at the beach. Now, that's a hit or miss. It would have to see like maybe hopefully a good weather day that day, depending on the month too that day, either the morning or afternoon. I'll feel like afternoon. If it's morning for a first date, that's too like early on. Like a sunrise thing, that's too early on. More like a lunch date or like a little night if there's light date. I think that's reasonable works. Um, for me, the boyfriend I was with, our first date was bowling, which was nice. Meaning behind it is because before that one, um, very detrimental feeling. Not him, the other person. When the last date we had was bowling, and when I told the boyfriend that I recently we're not together anymore, um, we ended up doing bowling because he knew about it. So it was kind of like trying to, even though he wasn't the cause of like the first relationship or anything. Like what I mean by that is like he tried to make my experience better from the bowling. So we ended up deciding to make the first date as bowling, which is a sweet thought. But for bowling, well, aside from that, if that was not the case with those both scenarios of what I went through or like what happened, bowling kind of, but no, because you're kind of playing but not really getting to talk because you have to go up and then back and forth, not really play, and it's limited for the bowling. So no. So yes, coffee shop for sure. Yes. What else? Um, that's what I can think of. I'm gonna leave it there for that question. Let me see. Michael Payne, I don't know what you mean by Gong. Yeah. Okay, you're still here, JML. I mean Jeff, you're still here, Jeff. Yeah, I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know why. I just for safety precautions, I just want to hope. I hope it was just fireworks and not the that. I don't know how regulated YouTube is with certain words. Okay, let me see. Okay, Mariah, my volume was all the way up, and I literally fell off my bed. My heart. I'm so sorry about that. It scared me too. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. Okay, Michael Payne. Wait, is your name actual Michael Payne? And then question mark Mariah. What are you questioning about? So I know. And then Jose, are you still here? Let me know. Snap. If I download Snapchat, let me know if you're still here. But yes, I hope I question everything. Okay. Michael Payne, you're dissing my questions that I'm asking you. Is your name actual Michael? Is your name actual Michael Payne? And how old are you? Okay, yeah, people love to do that on New Year's. Gets crazy. Yes. Yes, it does. We don't really go to big not gatherings, because gatherings more like family stuff. What I mean by that, what I meant by um big gatherings is like city things with other people. Yeah. You're 21. Oh, okay. Michael Payne, you're still dissing. Is your real name Michael Payne? And how old are you? And then Jeff, how old are you, Jeff? You know what I don't like about that? Like the whole the gun shooting thing. Like I don't know who's doing it or whatnot, but more of like whoever thought of shooting, like they waited the like a New Year's Day and like whoever's life they're trying to kill or something like oh wait, oh my gosh, I hope YouTube does not take this down because I don't know what certain words I use. Basically, boom, that for somebody like they wait for like the New Year's to then do it to them, like that's so messed up. Like I don't know, like that's you have to be on another insane level to do something like that. Okay, 20. Okay. Or Shaner. Well, yeah, I don't know you. So West Coast. So West Coast of Florida or West Coast of something else? What do you mean why, Mariah? Why I don't like it? And then how you asked 11 a.m. 11 a.m. I don't think that's too early. 11 a.m. Um, the not recent, but I would say so for me, out of my comfort zone, I would never go on a date after I just got out of a relationship, like I mentioned. I normally don't ever do that. Like I've never done that before. So it was out of my comfort zone to do so. But now I did not date I did not go on a date right away, like the minute meeting. Like I couldn't do that. It was about I think 2.5 months or 3 months after. Now I think it's 4 now. But when I had went on one date, it was at 10:30. Now I was wanting it to be later in the afternoon, 12 something, to then like 4 before sundown because it was my first time meeting the person. But I don't think 11 a.m. is too early. And it depends where you're going also. Okay. Wait, right, you just said you're 21, so you're 35 years old. Okay, let me see. But nothing happened there. But yes, so just referencing with that, 11 a.m. I don't think it's bad. Oh. Now I didn't plan on having it that I think I wanted it to be what was it, like 12, I think 12:30 or 1 p.m. just because for me I was planning to do something before, like in the morning, like my own personal things before like doing anything. But I guess for that person's schedule, when that we had going on the date, I think work. So we ended up doing earlier because it was later. I was like, no, I just met you. We're not doing later. Not sorry. Okay. Okay, Jeff. It's only 10 per. It's only 10 p.m. where you're at. Wait, where are you then? If you don't mind sharing, like the state or whatever side you're on. Let me see. No, why do people wait until New Year's? No, yeah, like it's like, ugh. Wait, I just saw you type one though, Mariah. Oh, you're not 21. I'm so sorry. I read it completely wrong. No, see, look, you just said I'm 21, and then you said I'm not 21, and then did you say typo? No, you didn't say typo for that one. Okay, so how old are you? I think you mentioned it already. Did you say 12? I think. Let me see. Okay, Michael Payne. Okay, why are you asking this? Is it for advice for yourself personally? Because you just said you're 35. So I want to know. Because what would you say is like a good date? Hawaii? Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Okay, okay, Jim, LO5. I should still be on the live. Are you gonna go get something to eat again? Let me see. If you're not lying to me, Michael Payne, wow, Hawaii. What's the best? What's? I don't want to get too personal because this is live chat. Let me see. Well, personal as in like comfortability for you guys and for your safety. Um, hmm. Well, I was gonna ask like what area. Oh, you said West Coast already. Because I watch a content creator. She currently lives there, or she's about to go back to live there now. It's me, Allie, and oh my gosh, it's so cool. The hiking, the mountains, the hills, the water for sure, and I don't remember. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what your guys' marketplace is called, but it has a green font on the outside before entering, and the sushi's really like it's actual sushi. Excuse me. But okay. Wait, so Mariah, are you 12? Or how old are you? If you don't mind, if you want to share. If not, you're perfectly fine. It's 9 o'clock for you? Wait, so it's not even New Year's for you? Or is it the next day for you? I don't know. Okay. Um, advice. Okay. Okay, let me go back to your question then. Let's see. Okay, can you reword the what is date but not a date? Can you, can you elaborate a little bit more on that? And then what is a good activity for just a hangout? So also answer this. When you say hangout, do you mean like as a friend, like just like a hangout instead of a date? What the heck is still 2025 for you? Wow. Wait, what side of like what side of the country? Yeah, country. Oh my gosh. What side of the world are you located? Are you South America instead of North America, or are you like the other continents? Hawaii. I don't think I heard of that location, Michael. I don't think I've heard of the location. The person I watch, she has not visited that side of Hawaii yet. But that's really interesting and cool. Is it more of a smaller town in Hawaii, like the smaller portion? The other viewers, if you have any questions or want to ask something, please feel free. Don't feel afraid to type. You don't know how old you are? Okay, that must mean that you are older. If you're not answering, that means you must be that you have to be older. Okay, what time is too early for a date? Which I answered. Okay, wait, what time? Hello, hi again, Jeff. Okay, what time is too early for a date? Um, wait, Mariah, you're confusing me. Okay, you don't know how old you are. I'm so lost. I'm not trying to get you defensive. I'm just trying to understand. Okay, Michael, what time is too early for a date? For sure, too early for a date. It's like 6:30, 7 a.m. Unless it's like a mutual agreement where it's where it's let's say like running. If you consider that a date, because for me, since I'm already a runner or I work out, I don't necessarily see that like as a date unless I'm like interested in the person and I'm like, oh, this is a date. Now, if it's like I'm just meeting that person, or if it's like a friend, like I think it's cool and everything, I would say that's a hangout. Because you usually say hangout, like you guys already um on the get go, like on messages, especially like both agreed it's a hangout rather than a date. Wait, why are you leaving, Jeff? What? You just said you're back. Is the date conversation like irritating you or something? Oh, I heard you said adios. Okay, bye, Mariah. Thank you for being on the live. Have a happy new year. Okay, back to what I was saying. If you're still listening, Michael Payne. So, okay, wait, let me scroll down so I know what it was. Okay, can it be non-friendly but too early for a date? Reword that a little bit more because I'm confused for that part. Because yes, a hangout can be. Oh wait, can it be non-friendly? If I'm thinking of it. Wait. Okay. What is too early for a date? Can it be non-friendly but too early for a date? Can it be non-friendly? So you mean like it actually being a date, not like, or you're asking me can it not be friendly? I don't know. Oh, okay. Now you said it. You read. Okay. If you could take your, oh, that's a different question. Okay, cool. Okay. Also, Jeff, what time is where you're located? Is it like, is it where for me it's the same where it's 3:09 in the morning? Oh my gosh. I don't stay, guys. I don't want to say promise. I don't like that. Normally, I don't. Okay, so same time. Normally, I don't stay up this late. But recently, I have because of editing, getting everything content out and everything. But because I was already up for 12 midnight for New Year's, I'm just still up. And I was actually I was like excited that I did the live, the first one and then this one. But anyways, normally I think I mentioned it in the first couple of lives where it's like 9:30, 10. I like to go to sleep and like have energy because I already wake up early enough for everything. Okay, back to Michael if you're still here. If you could take your parents anywhere to spoil them, where would you take them? So, Michael, how old are you? Wait, I think you asked me. Oh, wait, I think you answered. Let me go back. Sorry. Yes, you did. Okay. if you could take your parents anywhere to spoil them, where would you take them? Both parents like different things, like styles, so I don't know quite exactly. Um, let me see. My dad kind of already travels himself, like a lot of places. There's still more that he hasn't traveled yet, too. But my mom, she's already gone to Costa Rica, but I think how she emphasized or how she expressed like she really enjoyed it and liked it there. I think I would like to do that for her. Where else? Or maybe somewhere in Europe. I think Greece. I think she would for sure like Greece. She watched Traveling Sisters Pants, so that would be really nice. Like a thoughtful place to go travel to spoil her there. And my mom, my dad. I don't know for my dad. My dad, hmm. It has to be somewhere adventurous because he likes to do things like that too. So maybe like somewhere zip lining. Not Costa Rica because I already said my mom Costa Rica, but maybe another location that has that and then do that. Not only that, but somewhere in a different location aside from Florida and like enjoy it. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down now. Okay, I always wake up around this time for work. Oh, so you're going to work. Wait, so what time did you go to bed then today? Or did you stay up all night because of midnight for New Year's? And what do you do for work? Also, oh wait, okay, so since yours is 309, that means you're also in Florida, you said, I think. For South Florida. I can't go to sleep at night. It's always when it's morning I fall asleep. That's crazy. I used to be able to do that my middle school time. Like, uh, what's it called? All nighters all the time. I can't do that. Like, I can't do that. Watch it be. I say I can't. Obviously, it's gonna be today because it's soon. But yes. Um, let me see. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Mariah. They don't have a mom and dad. You live on the streets? Wait, I thought you just said you live by yourself in California, if I'm mistaken, or that was the other girl. That was Christelle. Okay. No, Michael, if you're still here, no, I'm not taking it that way. I was talking about age. No, I don't think you're trying to be romantic with me, and how you just said an overnap, especially. What do you mean? No, 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 I'm off. Stayed up. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, construction. Okay. Oh, okay, stayed up. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me see. No, I'm just trying to. Oh wait, but you did answer that question for the age. Yeah, I was just asking just so I can remember because I just you just said advice. So to me, since I'm younger, I would kind of see like you wouldn't have more advice for certain things. But even with that, again, you could get advice from any age or anybody. At the same time, was it to me because you said that advice? I was thinking you needed help to like on a romantic level, not with me, but like how you were asking about dates or like hangouts or non-friendly or whatever, to see like what's it called? Like whoever wherever you live, like how you just said Hawaii, if you're interested in the girl there and like a certain thing. But now that you said Hawaii, I know there's not I know because I don't live there, but some semi-local shops like that would be nice. I've seen some that look really aesthetic and cute. Um, since you guys are like more outside-ish, like Hawaii itself. Again, I don't know every aspect of Hawaii. If there's more like city life there in certain areas, or just very more local and everything, or like suburban or like small town vibes, it'll be different. And bowling, I don't know if you guys have bowling there, unless you tell me otherwise. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so Jeff, since you just said that, the emoji, what building currently are you doing it, like constructing for? Or it all depends. Also another question, literally every time I see somebody, like let's say the word, like the road, I mean, I always try to see like when they finish it because when it's nighttime, I never see them do it. Obviously, rain. I think if I'm not mistaken, because you're in that job, that field. When it rains, you guys stop right completely, like it's pouring, because then it like makes the cement or like makes it different. Okay, let me see. Would you live on an island surrounded by sharks? Well, I don't live in Hawaii, so no. But I would be down to do maybe like a few months. The girl I watch herself, like who's kind of influence or inspiration, she did 3 months in Hawaii and she plans to go back soon. I think she's already back now. Because again, everyone uploads differently and her family. They live in Sarasota. So when I first saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I went there recently. Like, I could have met her. It was like, it'd be so cool. But yeah, for her, she did 3 months in Hawaii. So sharks, I mean, with volcano, I don't know. I don't know. Rains all the time. When it comes to rain, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. Now, when I saw her content, it didn't rain all the time. Okay, okay. So you work in Miami. Okay, West Palm. That's cool. Is it more like roads or is it more like buildings, like uh new houses that are coming in town or like maybe? Oh, have you? Okay, before I answer that, Michael Payne, have you ever visited Florida? And then I'll answer that. Okay, buildings. Okay. Are you almost finished with the one that you are working on with other coworkers or no? Or is it like semi done? Actually, I heard that you guys have to. Oh wait, do you do the one where like you go all the way up and you have the buckets? That's also a reference. Just because I know because my dad used to do that back then. Oh, this is my kind of pillow thing. It's getting chilly now. Yes, I'm 19, correct. Okay, yeah, almost done with it, but I'm just I just was sent to another job site when it's finished. Okay, which one's that one? West Palm or no? Wait, do you get to choose where you want to, like Miami and West Palm? And are you locally from Miami? Because I recently went there for the art festival. Okay, let me see. Okay, twice for Universal. So more of the amusement park. Okay, so back to your question. Let me go back. Best about Florida and worst about Florida. Best about Florida, um, the beaches for sure. That's like what we're known for, technically. And okay, because I live in South Florida, I don't know if Jeff feels the same way, but Miami lifestyle is not too much for me. I will say when I went to the art festival, I liked the area. It just all depends. But for me, South Florida is not it. I've been here all the time, like all my life, so I would like something new. But I would say South Florida is like if you like I just said I went to the trips other areas of Florida, like more up north, central. Oh my gosh. It's so different. Like you don't even think you're in Florida. Like you don't even think you're in South Florida. I think that's the worst. And then the best. Yeah, the beaches I said. I would say the diversity. You'll get a lot of diversity in South Florida. That's like a good thing also. And semi Central Florida too. What else? Um I don't know if it's every area in Florida where like there's free events. I know for sure certain cities they have free things. I think every city has it. It all depends. But also I will say the like 5K races they have in Florida that I normally sign up for. Those are nice. Those are best too. But that's what I can think of right now. What's best and worst. Volcano Bay I haven't gone in a while, but that's a good amusement park if you end up planning on traveling back to um to Florida. Let me see. Okay. Okay, buckets, and I hear that he would explain when it was hours of constructing or construction, if you needed to use the bathroom, and obviously number two, you would have to use buckets, and where you're working with another guy or like another person who's up on that little thing, like when you're working on the windows, like the thing that's like, I don't know how to say it, but that little rail thing, little square thing that you stand on. That's what I was referring to. Okay. I don't really know what's in between, but okay, I get what you're saying. Okay. So do you do more like the architect's type of it, or yeah, I think I was saying correctly. Place you want to move to? I won't disclose that. I won't say because I don't tell a lot of people just because I would like it to happen, but at the same time, somewhere where it's seasonal. Oh, that's a good question, Michael. Oh, I'm going to have to say both. No. I'm kidding. Well, not really. But let me see. And do interior work. Okay, interior. Um, so like carpet or like the flooring. Just so I understand. I want to understand of people's different works. Let me see. Okay, back to your question, Michael Bain. Oh, oh, there you go. You said it. So framing, walls, hanging dry walls, doing ceilings. Okay. Oh, carpet or floor? No. Okay, so framing walls. Okay, framing walls. I don't know. Wait, framing walls? What do you mean? Like the glass on it? Hanging drywall. Would it be like the little like specks of the ceiling, or like the people like to have the smear effect on ceilings? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm slow when you just said so framing a wall. Okay. Okay, back to Michael while you explain it. So honestly, I would have to say good dancer because I've practiced dancing, not professionally, but just me dancing. I feel like the vibe of I wouldn't want a guy like where I'm wanting to dance and like he's just standing there, or like he doesn't at least try, or like what I mean by that is like if we're out, if I see someone dance, like if I'm dancing or if I'm not even dancing and ask me to dance, like it don't have to be like very proud, like, oh, can you dance with me? No, it could be like, oh, oh, would you want to dance? And like very assertive that way. Oh my gosh, like I would have such a good time that time, like that day. So yes, I would say a good dancer. Now, if he puts the effort in trying to learn how to dance and then gets the grasp of it, oh yes, that would be so nice. So I'll say that. And because I know how to dance bachata, um, I would love to have like that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Yes. Now, if like hip hop, he doesn't want to do or hip hop too, because that's like what I'm known for. Or let's say like cool tricks. Like I would hope they could carry me so I can like I don't know But yes. Okay, not trying to be romantic, but not uninterested either. Old fashioned. Interesting. Randomly on YouTube. What do you mean randomly on YouTube? Okay. Okay, so framing wall is basically either using wood. Okay, framing walls is basically either using wood or metal to set up a wall. Just the bones of the wall, basically. Okay. The drywall. The then drywall goes on that to make an actual wall. Okay. Okay, wait. Example. So let's say, okay, you can see this tape because I have tape stuff on my wall. Let's say a little pin. Certain times when I have pinned something on my wall, sometimes it's like hard. So that's what you do. The wood or metal, because what it like sometimes stops it. So that is that what it is? Framing walls. That's what framing walls would be. I feel like that's a yes. Hopefully that's a yes. Yes, perfect. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Also, that's like okay, interior. Okay. So you're good with math then, numbers. Because I would think that would have to be numbers also. Also, did you go to tech school or no? Or no? For that, should I say specifically? Wait, you said you're 20, right? Yeah, you said you're 20. Okay. So every 16. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, so every. Wait, yes to 20 or yes to technician school or technical school or college? Okay, so every 16 inches in the wall, there's a stud. That's probably what you hit. Okay. What hitting? Okay. How advised? Oh, how to advised. How advanced are your driving skills? Can you operate a manual vehicle? Okay. So, how advanced are your driving skills? I would give myself. Okay. Oh wait. This is a good question. A good question as in me wanting to specify three different things. Okay. One, I don't like to text while driving. I'm still not fairly new to driving, but what I mean by that is like I wouldn't do it unless like I'm on a red light and I know I have time to really text really quickly. But it'll be short. It'll be like I'm driving, can't text. It would be like that, not really answering the person. I'll be like, or yeah, I just don't. If I hear it being like it, there's not an urgency for me to like, oh my gosh, I have to look and then text. No, no. I take that very seriously. The other one, I can drive. Shifting gear, no, I cannot drive. My actual driving, like driving, I would give it a 9. Now, like skills, like how skillful I am, I'll give myself an 8.2 or 8.5 between that. Okay, let me see. But yes. Wait, manual vehicle? Manual vehicle's normal? Because shifting gears, I don't remember. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. Good with math. I wouldn't say so. I sucked at it in high school, but you have no options but to have it correct at work. Okay. Yeah, that's very true. So did you do a gap year when you were 19, 18? Nah. Okay, no. Didn't go to school, just picked up a lot of things growing up. Okay. Still should go to school because with the actual certification, I would make way more money. No gap year. Okay. So tech, you're at tech school, yes. Or you said no school in general. Okay. Have you ever braided? I kind of answered this question when you had asked, but you kind of questioned it differently. So let me drink some water real quick. Okay. Okay, so hold on, let me take a break talking real quick, like 10 seconds or 15 seconds. Just because I feel like my mouth is getting cotton and my nose is so stuffy from the allergy. I mean, okay, I'm gonna talk a little slower. Okay. Have I ever braided my hair? Yes, I have. For work, I've done fish braid too. So like pigtails, but then fish braid. It looks a lot nicer when my hair's flat ironed and not as curled up or curly. I've done a regular braid, one by itself. And then what else did you say? Last time your hair was braided. I would have to say work, I think like 2 weeks ago now. This is like, I think it was December 15th or like the first week of December. The first weekend of December. That was when my hair was flat ironed still. Um oh, okay. So no school. Okay, so up until high school, then no school. Then after that you went to construction and interior wall. Interior I didn't know how to say it. Let me see. Um okay, you were thinking about going to grade school. True. Right. Is this your first time off from in a while, Jeff? Yeah, I should pass out soon also. I think, dang, that sounds so late to do. Probably 4. That's so late. Yeah, probably 4. Because I know how I speak or when I answer a question is most likely gonna be like 5 minutes each. Let me see. Okay, let me see. You worked 3 days last week because of Christmas. Okay, wait. Okay, 3 days last week because of Christmas. And this week was Christmas. No, no, it wasn't. That was last week. Okay. Oh, you don't like to call out. No, that's understandable. Trying to make the money, I understand that so much. Let me see. Okay. And normally what? It's like you take longer shifts, like past 9 to 5, like you do like 12-hour shifts or certain things. Or if you're allowed to do that. Okay, your date is a 10, but they smoke or drink. Would you prefer, well, which would you prefer least? Honestly, neither. I'm not sorry. I don't do it myself, so I don't think I can. My first boyfriend I had, he started smoking. I don't know, like just like smelling it too much or kissing, like I don't like it. And then drinking, I already have family members who do that often, and I don't know, it's just not for me. But that would, I don't know, yeah, I would just do it like that. Like if it's like excessive amount, especially drinking, and like you can't control yourself, or like an alcoholic, like for sure, no, 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 no. What else? Okay. When they offer overtime, that's okay. Okay, okay, okay. I know the minute you said when I said I'm tired, like and then go to sleep then. Like, yes, I understand. No, like, you're not wrong. Okay. Also, question: how did you find my YouTube channel? Was it through live or was it a video? I would like to know, just because I would like to understand engagement from my channel and people who are supportive, and also to obviously create trust and a community on here, because I think that's also really important. Let me see. Best movie this year. Oh, oh my gosh! You know what I haven't seen yet? You know what I haven't seen? And I'm so shocked that I'm not as like I was anticipating. I had it on my calendar. It was the Avatar new movie. I have not watched it yet still. Oh my gosh. Hopefully it's still in the movie theaters by this week or next week. Because I do want to watch that. But let me see. Okay. I think best movie this year. Honestly, I don't know what I can't remember what movies all came out this year. I recently watched Regarding You, Zootopia 2, Predators, and something else. I don't remember. Wait. Okay, so let me see. So, you subscribed to me before I went live. Okay. For the first time. Okay. Okay. One of my reels. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's always too long. Yeah, see, so we were planning during my trip with my dad, we are planning to watch it. I wanted to plan to watch it, but if we were to do the 9 p.m., honestly, I don't think it could last. Obviously, because how I said I already want to sleep or tired by 9 or 10:30, not 9:30 to 10:30, and I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. Literally, when I went to go watch Demon Slayer, I did the latest time, or that one was long too. I think I did 7, and it finished like at 11 or 10. I'm like, I was like crashing. Like I was trying to fight my sleep, kind of halfway through the movie. I could never do that again. Okay, let me see. But yeah, but okay, I think okay. So it was one of my dance videos, or I think that's kind of all I have, or lip sync video for my reels. I don't remember. But okay, good to know. Thank you for that. Yes, I'm going to binge watch Stranger Things. I will be binge watching it. What I'm going to be out of town again soon. So I'm going to binge watch it by myself while I'm up there on my computer if there's good Wi-Fi in that Airbnb. There is that cabin. There is an indoor movie theater, but I know my family members most likely are going to be in there, and I don't want to watch it with all of them. I want to enjoy it by myself and like my own peaceful time. I don't really watch TV like that too often, or there's not much that has gravitated like my attention. I haven't really sat down, or kind of not enough time, but at the same time, I just try to use my time with other things. The only thing I've watched recently, I have one last episode left, like halfway or like I don't know, 15 minutes left of that show. It's called Younger. Honestly, it's just like it was just a throw on show I put on, and it actually is pretty interesting. But yes, what is it? Yeah, Younger. I watched that one. That one's that's crazy. The plot stories in that is crazy. I yelled at my computer for certain things for that. But yeah, Stranger Things. I'm gonna binge watch. I haven't watched Volume 2 yet. I waited purposely because I knew I was out of town, and where I was at out of town, I just knew I wouldn't enjoy it as much, and I want to enjoy the last few episodes of it. And then the finale, I will be watching all that volume 2 and finale while I'm up there. Let me see. It was one of my dance videos. Okay. Hello, Jose. Welcome back. How was Vegas? Or how is Vegas? Are you going to do live reaction? Ooh, see, I want to, but I don't know how YouTube. I haven't read into depth of the YouTube guidelines of what I'm what I won't be copyrighted for. I know for sure music it can be because live still process to upload after the live is completed or like ends, and I want to. I think what I'm gonna do, like the last ending, like the ending of it, I'm gonna do the reaction because I feel like I'm a boohoo cry a little bit, which I'm okay with doing that because it. I literally for my own algorithm on YouTube, some of the shorts were coming up for Stranger Things, and I didn't realize until like I saw the only thing I saw, and don't tell me nothing. I'm gonna leave it right here, is I saw Dustin like kind of fighting with somebody, but when I saw that, because I was like, wait, what is this? And I noticed right away. I was like, oh no, wait, I need to exit out. I don't want to be spoiled by nothing. I just want to wait for my reaction when I'm actually like watching it. Let me see. Um, let me see. But yeah, Michael Payne will more than likely probably like the ending of it, and then hopefully I'm not watching that too late at night. I don't want to have that happen. So when we have a free time in the cabin, I will debrief about it with you guys because that's what I'm like really excited for to talk about and everything. Um, let me see. It's lit here. So you're still there. So are you still playing Poker Face or poker? I don't know I don't know what that specifically is. You're at a nightclub. Oh, so you were getting danced on. Mm-hmm. This is so funny to me. I'm just like, okay, sorry. Anyways, okay. Worst slash best zodiac sign. Oh, everybody left because I said that. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, worst and best zodiac sign. Worst. Um. Huh. Worst will be. I don't believe in that things, honestly. Best, even though I don't believe in it, I'm going to have to say my sign. I'm a March baby, so March 6th. Whatever, if you know the zodiac signs, you should know. Okay, perfect. You're still here. Perfect. Um, worst. Oh, I'm gonna have to say. I don't know. I've met a lot of people, encounters. I only know of it. I don't believe in it, but I'm gonna have to say Gemini because my first boyfriend. No, that was just like emotional de-stress and everything. So I will have to say that. And then I don't think I've met too many Virgos. Oh, really? You're Sagittarius? Ooh, honestly, I kind of Sagittarius. I don't know if you know Annie LeBlanc or Jules LeBlanc. Oh my gosh, inspiration. I was watching gymnastics. So cool. But yes, yeah. I don't have any much to say, but best sign I would have to say my own sign. So March 6th. If you search it up, you'll know what the sign it is. But that's what I'll say. But yeah, um, Jose, you're still at a nightclub? That's crazy to me. Who is who? Okay, what's a long distance relationship? How far is too far? Well, what's a long relation? Technically, it's like distance. Let's say for me, I'm only talking about this because it's freshly new. Um, and I'm still okay, not grieving like to the point where I was in the beginning, like really crying about it. But for my case, recently it was 3 hours away from each other. So yeah. So with that, um, what the heck? Why did it stop? I'm sorry. Can you let me know where it cut off, where I talked, just so I know where I began? because it just did that to me. Let me know where I stopped. I think if you heard me say 3 hours, then okay. 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 3 hours, and then so I would consider that long distance. Well, yeah, that would be long distance. It is long distance. And the thing is, we both had classes or school, and he just got back to school too, so it was kind of difficult seeing each other because before that summer he had more time. But besides that, to not get in detail, because that honestly, the debrief to actually like grow as a person, I'm going to talk about like you just see. I have that in mind. But anyways, for that long distance, the next thing is going to be, let's say like Texas. Let's say you live in Texas and the other person lives in, I don't know, Oregon. That's long distance. Or like even 5 hours away. That's still long distance. And wait, let me go up so I can remember what you asked. And how far is too far? Um, it all depends with that person, honestly. So yeah. Like let's say you live in Q. Wait, let me not leave that. Wait. Sorry. Let's say you live in Guatemala and then the other person lives in Canada. I would think that's really far. I don't think that's like doable. It would always have to be FaceTime. And for me, honestly, quality time means a lot. So even with that distance, it can be difficult. Like people can make it work. Don't get me wrong, people can make it work. But yeah, for that, oh no. Okay, anyways. Okay, do you have non-negotiables in dating? Red flags. Um, I do, but that's kind of too personal. Not too personal, but mm, let me think. Maybe I'll give like one probably. Do you have non-negotiables in dating? Yes. So like I said, kind of referring back to what you were mentioning, like drinking and smoking, not my topic. Especially drinking if it's excessive amount. No, I'm already nearby alcoholics or like, and when I say this, it's not like in a bad way because they're not um like angry people when they have drinks and everything. I don't know if this is allowed to say on YouTube. I hope it is. I'm trying to use words that it's doable to. But um okay, drink, that's normal. Um Let me just say substance for the A word. Okay, for substance in general, drinking substances, yeah, that's non-negotiable for me. And also how I said like belief, no, not for me either. Bro. Okay, I've heard that say before. That's basically the leaf emoji. Um, that still no. I don't know. Like no. For I'm thinking for my kids, like I don't want that near them, especially like the household or like inside the house or not even outside. Like just no. That's where my pinpoint is. Okay. You said I don't have a zodiac sign. I do. It starts with a P. That's all I know. You'll see it. March 6th. But I guess that okay, that's not really a red flag. Now that I'm okay. Okay. For the first question, just non-negotiable. That's for me. Now I've heard people say that they semi drink or a little bit drink. I could kind of see it maybe bypassing a little bit, but not even like it'll be like that for me personally. Because I just know I don't do it. I've tried tasted some before, but just not for me. No, not for me. Red flags. I can't think of any right now, but if I peep out a guy doing something, I'm like, no, yeah. Then I'm like, no, 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 no. Let me scroll down if there's any new ones. Okay, no, nothing yet. Juice? No, I said P, not J. Okay, if they're from a different religion, I don't think I could necessarily date somebody different religion. Um, I can respect it, but I respect it as of more of like friendship, not a relationship way. Now, not like saying like, oh, I'm gonna disrespect you, not that way, but more of like, not for me, no. Um, mm, yeah. Jeff, are you still here, or you went to sleep? And then Jose, are you still here? Mm, 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 mm. Okay, okay, okay. What time is it now? Is it New Year's now? Oh wait, it's been, or has it been New Year's for you in Las Vegas? Could you date feminists? You need to specify what you mean by that. Like, I'm more of like the, will you do this, you do that, or I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. Okay, Jose. Okay, yes or no? And you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Also, whoever said about my ring, this isn't from my quince, my 15th birthday. It was gifted to me as a present. Jose, yes or no? I'm not comprehending a humanitarian. Give you a flying kiss. Hello. Wait, first welcome to my live and happy New Year's. And I'm sorry, I don't know what you're gonna use it for, so I'm going to decline for that. I can say hi to you. Well, like hi to your name, whatever your name is. JMLO5, are you still here? I think he left. It's showing me that there's 0 people. So I think it's showing me that everybody left. No. It's showing me everybody left. So I don't know if everybody's here. No, not because of my parents. So, no. No, 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 no. My parents? No, no, no. I won't say my parents are really religious. It's just more of me, of who I'm trying to become, and just like, again, I'm still 19, so I'm still finding out like what I want, who I'm trying to become, like as a young lady or woman. So, and my dad, he grew up religious based, but my mother, not really, or kind of, but no. But for me, just me personally, and like how I I'll say feel deeply, or I'm empathetic, or I ask questions, or just a thinker in general, just how I am. It more is more of myself than anything. It's lit. What's lit? Jose, have you been have you been drinking? And also, yes or no to this, Jose? Yes or no to this? Yes to no. Yes or no? Or just say lower or higher. That's all I need to know. 2 drinks and you're already lit and wired like that? Jeff, are you still here? If not, have a good night and have a happy new year again. Yeah, 2 drinks. Okay. Well, I don't think you could answer this, Jose. The certain drinks, but okay. Okay, okay. Are you driving? Are you driving safely? Or are you walking or Ubering? Yes, I've been to Disney. I like it, but the controversy of things involving kids and everything, I don't like it anymore. So I keep that in the back of my head about Disney, the whole Disney industry stuff. So it's like when I was a kid, yeah, I loved it. Now I'm not. I don't think I'm going to ever be in the Disney adult. So no. Okay, good. No drinking and driving. Jose, is it higher or lower than that number that I showed? Since you're not drunk enough. Oh my gosh, I can't. I don't think I can say this. If you didn't drink that much, you need to let me know, please. Okay, controversy. Yes, controversy. The files, J, that guy thing, other stuff. Yeah. Um, tunnels, all other stuff. So allegedly, and I need to say allegedly just in case. Oh, Jose, are you still at that? Are you still at the that club? Let me see what happened there. Okay, no, I haven't. But I know there's like a activity where like you practice doing one. I've seen a lot of people do it in Miami or so on. So what do you mean they wiped it off? Oh, okay, like it's not going anymore. Okay. Okay. Um okay, I said 28. So you said no, it's 28, right? Okay. What about exactly 30? 30? Exactly 30? They spill something? Was it throw up? That's a weird question. I don't know. That's too much to think right now. Philosophical for that question, Michael. So I'm gonna have to not answer that one. Okay. Jose, do you have Instagram? We're gonna download Instagram. Well, you could just download it. Just like you said for Snapchat. Snapchat, I don't have. I don't remember my account. Hello, Happy New Year's. You're waking up just now? Why are you waking up this early? That's crazy. I've never woken up. Wait, is it 4? Oh, actually no. You're good. You're good. 2025 is taking over. Oh no. Thank you. Okay. You used to have one though. So I used to have one Snapchat. So okay. Okay. I don't remember my username though for Snapchat. New Year's resolution. I have a few. I don't want to share too much because I I am I would like to keep it on the low until it's accomplished. And I have a lot of things in mind. So much. But one thing maybe I can share. No, I don't have anything in mind to share out loud. Okay. Time running fast after 2019. Yes, it has. Honestly, yeah. I'll make a new one. Or you make a new Instagram. How does that sound? What do you need help with, Mariah? Throwing out your phone? Because you said you're throwing out your phone. That's crazy to say that you're gonna throw out your phone. Um, of yesterday? Oh, the one with the Florida places? That was yesterday. That was technically yesterday. The different locations of Florida. Yeah, I went to 8. Was it 8 places? Sorry, you guys fell. My hair's getting all frizzy. Hold on. Okay. The pic you shared in the community. Okay. Puerto Rico flag. Jose, you're not making any sense. Jose, what if you make a new Instagram account? Oh, you passed out? Okay. Well, if your phone, so your phone doesn't heat up, I'll send my goodbyes to you for the night, Jeff. Cause yeah, I asked a while ago. I didn't know if you left. Normally you say you leave before you leave. If that makes sense. Normally you say you leave yeah. Okay. Name one of your band if you started one. That makes no sense. You word it differently. No, that's what I'm saying. Cause you said you're gonna sleep soon. It's already 4. I said 4. Okay, maybe like 4:20, and then I'm for real most likely gonna go. Okay, let me see. I scrolled up to up. Okay. Yeah, Williston. Wait, what's so crazy about Williston? Oh yeah. When I went to the Devil's Den, oh my gosh, that was actually a cool experience. It's homework and it says what is a period for. Oh, so you need help like crashing out, or you need help like why is my homework asking this question? No, it was nice. Williston was really nice. Very small though. Like to eat, only think fast food. I cannot do fast food all the time. Like for me, fast food is not it. Like one, I know for sure stress and sleep schedule. That's why I'm breaking out a little bit. I know everyone tells me, Daylene, don't make a big deal about it because you have nothing. But for me, I would never have this issue of like even breaking out the slightest in middle school. Clear skin always, like nothing issue. Maybe like one little thing, but now, no, no. It's gut wrenching to me. But this might be showing my girly aspect of like this, like annoyingness or whatever. But for that, no, it irks me. Now I will say I need a new body scrub, not body scrub, hand glove exfoliator, because I think that's the other reason why also. Kind of personal, but you'll see. Whatever. I'll see the difference once I have one in my hand. Okay, let me see. It doesn't take 3 minutes for me. One, I have no storage here on this phone, and my mom's sleeping right now, so I can't even use her phone to log switch accounts right now. Possibly the other live. Maybe I'll have it downloaded. We shall see. And it's not gonna be too far gone along when I re-download it. It'll be when I'm in the cabin watching Stranger Things. Okay. Wait, let me see. Let me go up. Sorry, I'm trying to talk to everybody. Okay. Like at the end of the sentence. So you need help what a period means? Period is just like ending the sentence. Or just like finishing. Like let's say, oh wow. Today was a good day. Period. You could just keep it short like that. That's what a period is for. Name of your band if you started one. Oh, name of a band if I started one. I don't like saying Let me think. I like to say that instead of saying the filler word. Let me think. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to have this up. Okay. Just get me a new hand scrub. Okay. Ever thought about making a wish list for your YouTube channel? The wish list, I don't know how that works yet. I don't think I have that accessibility for this channel just yet. If I'm not mistaken, I would have to see. I have seen it though, but I don't know how it works necessarily. So I would just have to look more into it. What the heck? But yeah. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I'll have to put an answer and okay. Yeah, just like Jeff said, I think you're trolling with me, Mariah. No lie. I'm still answering your questions, but now I think to the point either it's like too late for you to think. But okay. Oh wait, how old are you, Mariah? I need to know because I don't want to be rude or hard. I don't harsh. I mean, so I'm so sorry if I. Okay. Will you have a moderator? A moderator? Do you mean like a monitor or monetization? Because I think that's two different things for your channel. Okay. Would love to support you somehow anyway. We can talk offline. I have Instagram. I'm not gonna sign in just now because it's already late. But how I said, Instagram, I have it linked on my channel. Um, I think it shows it like as the link itself. If not, then you just like click where it says welcome. I created this account to reminisce. I have a bunch of some personality. I play volleyball, many sports. It should show where it says the DX.Linda and also Daleen Sky. I'm active on DX.Linda. And then my Pinterest is just like my Pinterest. That's more for the girlies. Girlies, but also like I just like it. And I know that you can also kind of make money off of there too, but I haven't really used it for that. I just use it for like visions and like what I would like on board. You're purchasing a new phone. What phone will it be? Obviously an iPhone, but which one? Um, for sure the DX.Linda. That's the first one that's linked on there. Okay, let me see. You're getting me a new phone? You're funny. I don't think you'll do that. But thank you for feeding into my delusions. 17 Pro Max. Listen, you have 2 drinks in. You're drunk right now. Oh, you're drinking. I don't want to say drunk on this. Okay, let me see. What's Let me see. A moderate is someone who filtered comments of substance from emails, DMs, and comments you receive. Yes, I will have that. I kind of already do. I mean, Gmail just does that for spam accounts and everything. Like, for instance, I do have an email attached, which is more for business, and once I continue and, like, let's say PR packages, brands and everything, that specifically is for that. And what is it? And for brands to reach out to me. And also, let's say like a little like boutique store someone has, I would for sure, like, I love boutique, especially like the clothes, those type of clothing. Um, yeah, so things like that I have. Now I had a few emails that seemed like legit brands, but it wasn't, which I knew like to not interact with or anything. So that's kind of what I have right now. Well, let's say some shorts I have with my sister, I kind of make sure it's basic or strict because my first time having one of the reels with her, there were some weird comments, but not really weird, more of like hateful comments, and I don't pass by with that, especially like for my sister, especially just because she's still young and I don't know how it takes with her. But yeah, with that, if anything, I just delete those comments. Like the other comments I've received, which is either hate or just that makes no sense, I could care less. Like I may see it, and if I don't see it, like it's there. But if it's on my page where I have a reel with my sister, that's where it crosses the line. But I just delete it, or I just make sure it's more restrictive for those type of videos with her in it. Let me see what else that you said. Um, yeah, DMs already has it filtered, so it all depends. Like let's say those group chats are like really random, like with the whole letters and everything, and they just add you to a group chat. Those I never touch. I just those are those. Let me see. What's the droid hate? There's nothing wrong with Androids. I just think the one I have right now, it's like um, it's not up to date. The up to date ones are good, but again, they're like pricey, and I think they're pricier than iPhone if I'm not mistaken. 17 Pro Max, I actually would like a 15, honestly. I think the 17 Pro Max is too much for me. And the way the camera looks, I don't like it. I cooked one time, which I'm never doing again because oh. Okay. Did you receive a scholarship for running? Yes, I mentioned that earlier. I did receive scholarships. There was one in Miami for sure. It was a private university. But again, I didn't want to run for track for college. Not really, even though that was like my way opportunity to do so, because it was still in South Florida. I just I just didn't want to commit to that. Well, I did because I'm like wait, hold up, like this is the opportunity, this and that. Whole thing with my parents, especially my dad, like, oh, I won't help pay. And I'm not saying this for pity, but basically, it wasn't his way to go to a college like he would want me to go to or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even asked. I'm gonna see if I could do it myself. Point is, it didn't end up falling through. I had someone reach out to me from Virginia, an all girls university. I was like, that's kind of cool. I could experience that. Um, that was in Emory, Georgia, I think, or somewhere else. But out of state, obviously, tuition's a lot more, and it was again for track. If it was for volleyball, oh, my heart would have been fulfilled all the way from there. I have a whole story with that, but I kind of stepped foot in that for my other lives, so I don't want to get too into detail and like get carried away. But yes, let me see. No, I'll have a Pro Max. Isn't 15 Pro or something? Okay, sorry you had to go through that. Yes, thank you so much. I know. No, it's crazy. I actually, oh my gosh. No, there's, no, when I was younger, oh my gosh. When I was really younger, when I had, I think I was 13 or 12. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Oh my gosh. I was sent a thing. Like, what? Like, decline. And I was 12 years old, my guy. 12 years old. But yeah. I was like, what the heck is this? Oh no. So, things like that. Yeah. How you just said moderate. I have done before moderate things. Okay, there it goes. Okay, let me see. Yes, I go to school. Have you been to a professional volleyball tournament? Um, would you mean, do you mean, let me see. Have I played or have I been to watch one? Because if I have been, no, I haven't yet. I've been wanting to someone's, to like, another universities. I plan to do so. I just, again, with time and how I'm going to do certain things. But yes, I would love to watch a volleyball tournament, especially the D1 athletes, and even like a beach tournament to watch. I did watch actually a beach tournament. It was so good. It was with P1440. They're based in Arizona, and they've come down certain areas, and I watched it. I was like, oh my gosh, that could be me right now. Like, two people versus two. It's different than 6 on 6, but still nice. Okay. Let me see. Would you take someone to a sports event for a date? I mean, the thing is, I can't, like, I wouldn't want to do it. I would like the guy to ask and do it. So I would say no. Like, if how you're questioning, like, would I take someone out to a sports event for a date? Now, if it's like something I'm like, not out of the blue, but every once or often, where like I'm the one who would like do something like nice and small or like thoughtful, then yes. Like, let's say like the person's really into soccer or like into volleyball. I don't know, something. I'm like, oh, I want to do this for you. Favorite volleyball player? I don't have. Honestly, I play sports, but I don't watch sports that often. That I have, I know like a set person of like, oh, like this person's good. But if I see that they play good, I'm like, oh, this is fire. Like, you play really good. Yeah, yeah. I think well, what I've noticed for me, not crazy assertiveness, but assertiveness for me goes a lot more easier. Just because, let's say like, okay, when I say little kid, I don't mean like younger. Let's say while I was still in high school, I was 17 and some kid was 15. He had a little boy crush on me. But the thing is, I was in JRTC and his brother is a year older than I am. And his friends in that room were like, oh, hey, he likes you, or whatever. Or he's like, no, then his brother was like, oh, would you had prefer, in front of him, he's like, would you have preferred my brother to like come to say like you were cute, or isn't that? Now this time I didn't know his age just yet, but even with that, like I said, oh, I would have preferred him saying it because he's more confident. It's not like the friend saying it for you. So that's kind of an example, kind of what how I like I agree with Jose and things like that. Kind of like a bit like assertive enough to try. But yes, can you play professionally? So goes with training. If you're asking me, I could, yeah. I would obviously be defense, libero all the way for me. How I said for content, you don't understand. Like I have, you just have to be prepared for everything that I'm going to create. and I'm excited for. Oh, it's so exciting. Yes, you can realistically. Me, it would most likely realistically be beach volleyball, which is 2 versus 2. I think I've seen some 4, but it's mainly 2-on-2. But yeah. Jeff, are you still here? JMLO? JMLOF. JMLO5. What's my 40? You mean like my jump, like vertical, um, like, like, okay, listen, I need to get on myself with learning all the rules. If you mean like in the front row, like what do you mean? Like, because you said 40. What's your 40? So I know it's 10, 20, 30, 40. So that I don't know exactly how far, but I can jump kind of high the more I play. And I'm into polymetrics, so I work out. I just need to know, I need to set still a certain way of working out because polymetrics will really help me in the long run for volleyball and height and just how I am because I'm very hyperactive. Certain things. Okay, you're vertical. Yeah, that I don't remember. I haven't done it so long. Like once I'm in the moment and the adrenaline kicks, I just feel my meat like I hop like off the floor. Um, Let me see. Okay, give a sneak peek to day ones. Well, I kind of have for like how editing happens for me. Okay, matter of fact, day ones. Okay, how long have you been subscribed? That's the real question. Cause you just said till the day ones. You're talking about day ones as in live, me doing lives. Let me scroll up to see what else was asked. Okay, that was it. You make everything. No, that's I'm not going to answer. That I'm keeping contained until it actually happens. What do you want to accomplish by this time next year? Well, that will be January 2027. So, that's a long time from now. You discovered me day 1. Okay, what year? Ooh, I have to ask you questions so I know if you're actually a day 1 or not. Let me think. Let me see. Okay, day 1. I gotta think this through. Day 1, as the first day you were discovered. Day 1, as the first day you were discovered. Okay, wait, when was I discovered? When did you discover me? Was it through Reels? Which reel was it? And or if not, which video was it? I've been You've been here since 2019? That's crazy. You're lying. Okay, what's my favorite color then? I don't even think I've ever said this before. 2019? Okay, what was my first video in 2019? That's the real question. Because I did have a first video before the one I had posted, which is on my profile now. Oh, this is your first. Oh, this is your first. Oh, that's what you mean, Michael. This is like your first live with me. Oh, okay. Well, Jose, I just started lives, so I'm talking about, you said since 2019. So I'm talking about my actual videos. Now that's not there anymore, but there was one in 2019. So I'm asking if you're a real one, you would know which one it is. Oh my gosh, all of you guys are trolling now. The only real one right now is Jose. He said real dance. Boom. Wait, not Jose. Sorry. JMLO. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Jeff. That's what I did. Wait, what? Wait, what? You didn't say that. Okay. So dance video. But shortly after that, I think you. Yeah, it was my 18th birthday. Wow, that was a long time ago. Oh my god, that one, it was so long. That one was so long. Not so long ago, but so long, like the actual video. That one took time to edit. That one, yeah. Me too, Maria. It has to be the TOO. Michael, I have no Patreon. Not yet. I don't think I'm gonna have it anytime soon. I still need to have a great phone, better quality phone, and working on it, purchasing my tech equipment. Consider me day one still. No, I consider that's pretty long. That's pretty long. That's I think 2 years now. Technically about to be 2 years because my birthday's coming up soon. So 2 years. Because that was in 2023. No. Yes. Because 2024 I turned 19. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Um, you said me too, but you put the two. You had typed the two. You had typed TO instead of TOO, as in like me as well. Okay, let me see. What do you mean? Who's your sponsor? No one's my sponsor. I have no sponsor yet. We're working on that. I want a sponsor. I want a sponsor for running, for run shoes, me like using their shoes, Brooks possibly, or just there's another one. There's one for good, I guess you could say bunion feet, or like good for like helping your actual feet like how it's supposed to be. Okay. No worries. Well, again, how I said, I probably won't check after my live. It's most likely going to be the next morning. Well, this morning, but later on today. Because after this, I'm going to knock out. No worries, Mariah. Just forget about it. Okay, real quick, I'm going to use the restroom and I'll be right back. So I'm going to mute myself real quick. I'm going to be back. So if you leave, sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Wait 1 second. Let me just fix this real quick. See? Okay. Okay, I think this is good. I think 29 is good for now. After this, I need to go to sleep because again, I do have tomorrow morning, literally in about a few hours, unless I just sleep in. Okay. Where was I? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because I think where I have you guys positioned, it's like in my blanket, and I don't know if it sounds muffled. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so do you want a perfume sponsor? Um, wait. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Perfume sponsor. I don't know which one exactly right now, but yeah. I'm gravitating more towards like sponsors like sportswear, because I do sports and I'm athletic and I do work out or active. So I would prefer hopefully Define. I know there's other. I know there's other athleisure, but um, yes. So Define, Gymshark. There's one called One or Active. I would like to try that one. I've tried affiliate. I have two leggings from there, which feel nice. The only thing they have the bunch crunch, which I'm not so pleased about at times. But yeah, Define though for sure their bunch crunch is not bad. I do like their shorts though. Like it's nice quality. Um, let me see. Wait, let me scroll up. Let me see. Let me see. Um, okay. Am I a girly girl or tomboy? Both you can say. Again, I do sports, but I like to dress up. I've always been dressed up as a little girl, and then just with my own style. I like now with my nails. No, I do not do acrylics. I can't do acrylics. I've tried. It just feels too fake to me. Where one, I have curly hair, so I don't know how people who have curly hair maintain or just like do things, because curly hair, once you have your like nails stuck into it, it can sometimes get tangled up, even though like it's combed out and it's washed and everything. Like right now, my curl patterns, I didn't coil them entirely. Um, the product I have right now, it's a little bit, and my hair is already used to it, so I need to purchase a new product already, but I just haven't done it yet. So with that being said, yeah, no. I did it for my birthday, for my 17th birthday with acrylic nails. It was nice because I just wanted to be fancy for that year. I guess you could say girly girl more, but no. And then I tried it the second year recently, I think. I don't remember. But now that you mention it, nails though, my nail beds do grow pretty long. Like, again, I do sports, so sometimes they chip. And I think because my sleep schedule has not been the greatest, your nail beds. I read into different things. So like self care, like nail beds, they shouldn't be bristle, I think the word is, or like too easy to chip. Because I used to have, I don't know if you guys notice your nails, but you have the little crust, like white thing. Like you have a crust here. Mine used to be very noticeable for every one of my nails. Like my thumb has a big one. Like that one's good. But other ones, like the middle finger, the index finger, used to be a lot more visible, especially the pinky, but it's gradually like went down. So that's not good. But yeah, so they're pretty long. I like my nail beds naturally. Some of them are short right now. Again, like how I said, like either it chips a little bit or something happened. Like they grow so nice all together. And the thing is, if I when I don't do something too active, they're nicer. Like they're all even. But if I'm doing something, And I've also noticed whatever your hand more dominant is, your nails no matter what will be shorter. So like let's say work, if I have to grab something, rip something up, most likely these will break easily more. But yeah, just a little gap session for that, for the girly girl thing. Tomboy, I mean I don't really consider that for sports, but I would say like for one phase for middle school, yes, kind of tomboy, but not really. Okay, let me see. We can hear you. Okay, perfect. What do you do school for? I'm doing school right now for nursing. I'm still doing my prereq though, but nursing. You look really nice with French tips. Thank you. I'm actually thinking of doing that because I don't do my nails so often or fake nails. I was thinking of just buying clear gel and then the French tip for it. I was thinking that, and then for my feet, all white or French tip too. So for sure that. Yeah, I love when my nail grows long like that. Last time like it stayed like this was April, and that was a month ago. Let me see. Um, have you ever been to Unrivaled? No, I did. Missed last year. I think they have dancers. You could might. You I might. Okay, I might. You could possibly dance for them. Possibly. I don't know. What's it called? I don't know. I don't know that, so I would have to look into that. I don't. Okay, let me see if I can screenshot my storage being so low. Okay, good. I was able to screenshot. I would have to search that up. But yes, I would be interested in for a little bit of my time period or life, dance like a backup dancer for certain things. Now, when I create my own stuff, oh no, I'm gonna be the main dancer. But like for other artists, I think that'll be nice. Or like a music video, that'll be really cool. Again, I'm in the process of doing it. So like I said, I've seen other people, creators do it where they post their own content or they post like them dancing. Eventually they got kind of noticed or then they are asked to be in someone's music video and that's really cool. And that'll be like a cool experience to have. And let me see. Most interesting thing you learned in nursing. So again, I'm still in prereq. I haven't done anatomy yet. I did anatomy in high school senior year, but it's not the same. It's not into like as deep in depth. But interesting. For senior year, we did a lab. This one was more for animals. Tell me why. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but they're this pigs, little baby pigs. They're frozen and it was in the bag in the back of the table that she had, and then we had um goat or sheep brain, and then we had cow eyeball. We were dissecting it. That smelled so weird. It smelled like eraser. Like it didn't smell unpleasant because it wasn't rotten. They obviously cleaned up whatever parts they had so you could dissect and like learn the brain and all that other stuff. But that was very interesting, and that smell, it was honestly annoying. Yeah, I know. Ew, I know. The eyeball honestly surprisingly didn't frighten me as much as I thought it would. Everything just felt erasery, like very thick. Like I don't know. Now the pig, the babies, we didn't touch them, but we just saw them in the thing. I think that was for her next class, but we didn't do that. I always thought I would dissect a frog, but it never happened. I've heard some people have a chance to. Now, nursing. Hmm, let me see. For myself, I did take the CPR certification that they had. It was literally, I think, 5 hours or 3 hours because it was one day sit to like learn it, do the test, and then become certified. I did that, the CPR one. So I learned that. That's kind of nursing, but that's more like just learning like health or like survival things or to know if something happens, drowning or choking. Um, what else? Okay, anterior, interior, latitude, longitude. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Oh, let me see, let me see. Homostatus, Sorry. Okay, wait, hold on. Homostasis is when we have body temperature and that. Obviously, organisms, the digestive system, nervous system, um, everything else. The skin's like the largest part, like of the is the part largest organ. Not organ. I feel like. Okay, it's 4 a.m. Get on me. Okay, anyways, let me see. Are there a lot of ice in Florida? I have to move my family to Hawaii because of it. I don't know too much of that. I remember when it was happening. Yes. Um, semi. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Now, recently, I don't think I've seen many anymore, but for sure, I think it was March that it started happening, or April. Oh, really? I didn't even know that. Yeah. Okay. At 4:50, I'm calling it, I'm going to go at least have 2 hours of sleep so I can watch the sunrise. It's so bad. I'm not smiling. Bad of like, oh yay, is more like, okay. Most likely, for sure, in the afternoon coming back home, I'm going to take a nap, a fat nap. Yeah, no, I will. I believe I am. Okay, recently, no. Oh, wait. Favorite season? Hmm. Oh, that's hard. Difficult. I mean, I like. No, I'm going with family. I'm going with my mom and my siblings. Let me see. 17. Oh, yeah, you're still. Oh, wow. Happy New Year's if I don't stay. I think that should be enough time while I'm still on here. If not, have a Happy New Year, Michael, because you are in Hawaii, so that's crazy. Okay, favorite season. I would like to say winter, but I kind of like fall and summer, so I can't pick. One of those three. Spring is nice too. Like Switzerland, I've seen like pictures of it in spring, oh, so beautiful. And Canada in spring, so beautiful. I've seen that. I would love that experience. But yes. Okay, surprisingly, the Q&A button didn't come up for my first. Okay, what countries have I been to? Dominican Republic and Guatemala. I don't know if Canada counts as a country, but those three I have been. I'm trying to think anything else, but I think those were the only things I've gone. Oh wait, I'm so sorry. And Puerto Rico. I forgot about that. Puerto Rico. Okay. Have you ever seen snow? What do you like to be called? Do you have a nickname? Okay. Yes, I have seen snow. I've seen snow twice, I think, 3 times ish. For sure, like actually snow falling recently last year. And what I like to be called? Well, my name's Daylene. I hope I'm saying it. You could hear me saying that. Daylene. Nickname is Day, obviously. Not obviously in a bad way, but for sure though, Day with an E though. Like Day. It's silent, but it looks nice. I don't. It looks so weird to me without the E. But yes, and that's like my like like common nickname. No, I don't have Kick. Kick is so old. Again, I don't use Kick, and I think there's something bad about that app, so I don't use it anymore. I think there's something I don't remember. I think it was like too much. things happening in there. Yeah. I have Instagram. That's kind of all I have right now. And TikTok, but TikTok it's it's like there. I'm not really on it unless I'm like yeah, I know. What countries have you been? Okay, last time you were in Guatemala and yeah. In Guatemala, let me see how much okay. In Guatemala, oh during COVID, so 2020, 2021, 2020, 2020, I believe. Yeah, because my quince was 2021. So 2020, and then uh, DR, July of last year, 2024, or 2 years now, really. Wait, so do you use Kick Jose? Okay, I've been to the Dominican Republic, I think 4 or 5 times now, and I think you can make better sancocho than me. I don't know, because you mentioned a cooker or dancer, you seem like you know how to cook. Why only Snap? That's a question. That's a real question, Jose. Why only Snap? Because I know streaks and all other stuff. I just don't do that. That's crazy. I'm still surprised, Jeff. The whole since my 18th birthday. That's insane. Not saying in a bad way, but just because I haven't heard anybody from my lives who have been that long, besides one person I know who is family, but that's because they know it. This channel. You're convinced I have nothing. Nothing of what? Oh, I have Instagram. It's in my link. I have Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. YouTube for sure. How did you get rid of a stuffy nose? Um, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. Okay, did you watch it though? Like the whole thing or kind of some of it? Like honestly, like to be honest with me, were there some parts for that video where it was like I was losing, not you per se, but like since you watched it, like some parts where it's like, okay, kind of boring, like be a little bit cut or like, I don't know. Nah, I don't know, just like to tell me what thing. Does your family like your social media? Do you like thesis? Oh, do you like theirs? That's a thesis for a second. Yes. If you mean like liking it my stuff, my mom likes it. My dad, he doesn't follow me, so that's that. He's very private with his own stuff. Now, she gets annoyed when I use her phone all the time, which it's understandable. But I already told her this is a job. I'm serious about this. I've always been serious. They've known this since I was little. How I kind of mentioned my previous lives. Um, but do I like theirs? I mean, my mom sometimes, but she sometimes picks the ugliest pictures of me. So I'm like, girl, why are you doing this with the family like account? Like, don't do that to me. But yeah. Let's see. Do you collect anything? I collect seashells at times. Not every beach I go to, but cute ones, and I have it somewhere. Would you collect anything? I wanted to collect pennies one time, especially like when you make the penny, like wherever destination you're at, little wheel thing. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna have to go, guys, because I said 4:50, and it's exactly 4:50. So I hope you guys have a good morning, if you know it's already morning, and still happy New Year's, because technically today is still gonna be the New Year's Day. But thank you so much for chatting with me. I really appreciate it. More than likely, I'm going to Okay, really quick, just to see these last two. Okay, is it a deal breaker if your person of interest doesn't want to be part of your social media life? No, honestly. I would like to have a memory. Maybe not every video has to be with them, but a little bit. I would appreciate maybe like recording for me, even though they don't want to be like in the presence of it. I don't think that's necessarily like a red flag or stuff like that. But yeah. Okay, let me see. Um, let me see. This video was good, edited pretty good. Was it boring? I wouldn't say so. You really did good showing your experience. Thank you so much. I think yeah, for my 18th birthday, it was me running the birthday cake, my other birthday cake, something else. Thank you so much. You're the most. Where did I heard from? I'm not on live again. Good luck. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michael. If you want, you can subscribe, so then you can be on live again. But that's up to you. But once again, I'm going to go to bed with the 2 hours I have. Not even 2 hours, because it's gonna be 5. So what more? Okay, but yes. Okay. Bye. Good night. Good morning. Good night.